Okay, here we go.
Oh, there's kids playing hockey here.
Future superstars.
Beautiful.
Going in the
building.
nosebleeds, boys. All right. Going in.
Oh, look at this. Very cool. Awesome. Very excited to have the one and only Laser from Hockey Shop in Langley. Welcome to the show, Laser. How you doing today?
Fabulous. No slap shots.
The Rangers score. Boo.
Can you hear me? Huh? Yeah, that's wild. Okay, this is craziness. I'm watching the game in the bar. This is the. I'll show you guys. I'm literally. We're in a bar here. When it could happen here, nothing is perfect, you know.
Here we are with the one and only Mr. Jake from Jake's Takes Hockey. Welcome to the show, sir. How you doing today?
That's right. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Russell is the best. He's the secret master of the universe. Yes. And he's come to this realm to set us free and deliver a cup to Vancouver, I think. Russell is a gift from the gods, I think. What do you want? You want to say hi to anyone on the stream? You want to say you want to say shout out to anybody? Any advice, words of wisdom? We got 2-1 Canucks right now. Justin, who is he? There you go.
Oh yeah, look at that nice ice getting all clean.
There you go. Go Canucks, go! All right.
Yeah, literally the back row, boys. It's nice to have you.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm happy to join you guys.
Witten and Jordan from Canucks Uncensored. How you guys doing today?
Awesome. We're good, Russell. Thanks so much for having us on.
David wins it, goes forward and gets a shot, goes wide. Carr puts it behind the net. Got it! Time! Oh, I just got lightheaded! 3-2, Canada wins. I scared the crap out of Dobby. Boys! Boys and girls! We did it! Canada wins! Binnington with some killer saves in overtime, and Connor McDavid, the man we were giving so much crap to through this whole game, wins the game! I'm so red in the face! Look at how red my face is! It's Canadian face! Oh, in Boston, boys! We win it in overtime! This is the man, the myth, the legend, the Blue Line Hockey. Welcome to the show, brother.
Thanks for having me. Pleasure to be here.
How you doing today?
Things are great. Thank you for the wonderful intro, and thank you for having me on. And truly a big fan of what you are doing on your channel as well. So keep it up, man. It's really, really good.
We're in the second row, so we're doing all right.
Live from Rogers Arena, Michael Saunders with that beautiful mustache on his face. There it is. Look at that. A live look in Rogers Arena. Mike and Zach.
Russell, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing really good. It's nice to see you.
Great to see you. It's always fun popping into the streams every once in a while when I get a chance, and nice to finally be chatting with you.
How are we? Guys, this is awesome. I'm excited to be here.
Everyone's been very excited to have you on. The word got out and people started getting very excited. So thank you very much for doing this and joining us today.
I appreciate you having me.
Thank you for having me. Thank you to everyone who requested to hear my beautiful voice too. I appreciate that.
How you doing tonight?
Doing good.
Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very first hockey game to join the stream. Everyone was very excited to see you, and enjoy the rest of the game in the third period.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye, guys.
Trevor Beggs joining the show from Locked On Canucks. Thanks for joining me today, brother.
My pleasure, Russell. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good.
Hey, buddy, what an intro. Thanks, man.
Hey, no problem. It's nice to see you again. It's been a while.
Dude, absolutely. Yeah, those late nights, early mornings.
Yeah, weird
they were
times.
rough.
We are excited to welcome Dave Hall to the show. Welcome, my man.
Hey, thanks for having me today. I'm excited to be on.
Yeah. We're excited to welcome to the show Larry Fisher.
Thanks for having me, Russell. Looking forward to talking lots of hockey.
Yeah, look at that. Look at this man. He's wearing his Canucks jersey at a Montreal game. You love to see it. He became a local legend by calling the Abbotsford Canucks Calder Cup run. We are very happy to welcome Brandon Astle to the show. How's it going, brother?
Russell, I'm doing well. Thanks a lot for having me on.
I'd like to introduce to Nothing is Perfect, Mr. Zach Nolan. And the Abbey Canucks are Calder Cup champions! Woo! Can you believe it? What's up, everyone? It's Rose Holidays. Nothing is perfect. It's time for Vancouver Canucks hockey. Oh, wait. No, it's the playoffs. We don't get Canucks hockey, so we got to watch the other teams. The Golden Knights versus the Avalanche. We do not get Vancouver Canucks hockey today because it is May and the Canucks don't play in May. But maybe one day they may play in May. You never know. All right. The whole computer just crashed. So hopefully we can get things back on track here. I can remove the pinned message now. Computer is not crashed anymore. It told me it needed to reset. And I was like, I don't want to reset. And it's like, you're going to reset whether you want to or not. I should have listened. I should have listened. Hopefully everything works now. It appears it should be. Theoretically. Yeah, everything should be fine now. Let's see. Oh, that thing's still running. Okay. Well, everyone just cross your fingers for me that we'll be able to make it through the rest of this stream. Because it's going to be a fun stream. It is the first game, game one of the Western Conference Finals. Game one of the Eastern Conference Finals starts tomorrow. We'll be covering game two of the Eastern Conference Finals tomorrow or on Saturday. So, yeah, I'm going to start off by proposing a toast to Revo because, goddamn, I need a drink right now. Okay.
Nothing is perfect, Mr. Zach Nolan. Zach Nolan has been on the show before. Yeah, we had him on here. What's up, Soul Search? Okay. Let's talk about what we're going to do today. Hopefully this works this time. Oh, we'll have to wait and see. Oh, man. I don't know. I think this whole thing might go off the rails again. We'll have to wait and see. Are you guys crossing your fingers yet? Okay, we got that one. All right, that looks good. And one last thing to do here, and then we're back on track. All right. Because it sounds like there may be some significant missing pieces from both of these lineups today. Okay. So let's start off. Before we do anything else, let's talk about what we're going to do tonight. And this, I'm actually going to check this before we do this, because this is probably not working right now too. Yes, it would not have worked. Oh, there it goes. All right. You would have gotten a green screen, which I definitely don't use a green screen. All right. Avalanche versus Knights, round 3, game 1, Wednesday, May 20th. The game will get started at 5 o'clock, which means it'll probably get started around quarter after, something like that. They are playing in the Mile High City down there in Colorado, as Colorado is the President's Trophy winners. I'm stoked to get the Western Conference Finals off. Dobby is here. He is going to be a poop boy today. Dobby had his daycare day, so he was over at college studying to be a bomb squad dog today. And Dustin is back, so he'll be here as well. The lineup looks like as such. Avalanche versus Knights. We're going to start off by saying hello to all you beautiful people in chat who are waiting here for the game to get started. We're going to go through some stats. We're going to go through the starting lineups. Like I said, there's some missing pieces to each one of these teams. Which one will affect the roster more? And then, of course, we'll go over the stats of some of the top players on each team. First intermission, Dustin Boydell will be back for our first Rusty and Dusty side show in a while. And, of course, we're going to talk about the fact that the Vegas Golden Knights have denied everyone else the ability to talk to Bruce Cassidy. No, we don't care about that. Dustin's here to talk about Sedin's getting hired, Ryan Johnson's getting hired, Manny Malhotra maybe getting hired because Adam Foote has been fired. Was that a limerick? I feel like that might have been a limerick. Second intermission, we're going to go over the World Championship because we do like to keep up to date on everything that's happening around this Vancouver Canucks team. And there are 4 players playing over there. All 4 of them have points. Linus Karlsson had a big game today. So we'll go through. I've got some highlights I'm going to show you. I don't know. It might get me demonetized. I don't know. We're going to do a test and see how bad the IIHF is. And we'll see if the videos will even play. We don't know because nothing is perfect and it's chaos. So let's start off by saying hello. I apologize. Most of the chats that were happening earlier, we do not have because my computer crashed. But we can look at participants. And right now we've got Big Mac in the chat. What's up, Big Mac? Nice to see ya. We got Duncan in the chat. Nice to see you in Canucks Clay stream last night, Duncan. Cal McKenzie is here. What's up, Cal McKenzie? Nice to see you, my dude. And, sorry, I'm just going to close everything on my phone because it's probably going to die. Fangirl is here. What's up, Fangirl? Nice to see you. Jay Baca is here. What's up, Jay? Nice to see you, too. Jay's keeping me all up to date on everything that's happening in the world of the PWHL. He sent me this today. Let's talk about what Jay sent me. It's the update on all of the various... Okay, well, he sent me this one today. So this is the Award of the Year finalists. So Sophie Jakes, the only non-Boston Frost player. So yeah, Sophie Jakes up for Defender of the Year against 2 members of the Boston Frost. And then I believe earlier... sent me something else. I feel like you sent me something else, Jay. I thought it was the, maybe that was on a different platform. No, it must have been on a different platform. Anyways, thank you, Jay, for sending that over. So Sophie Jakes, Vancouver Golden Knights player, nominated for Player of the Year. We got Kayla in the chat. What's up, Kayla? Hey, Kayla. KJ Brazy here. What's up, KJ Brazy? KJ Brazy still has the upside down Canucks symbol. Perfetti is here with his Montreal symbol, and Soul Switch Guru, who I've already said hello to. You'll love to see it. And yes, Zach Nolan from the Nolan Hockey Podcast. I'd like to introduce to Nothing is Perfect, Mr. Zach Nolan. Go, Zach Nolan, go! Perfetti is here. And Perfetti says, that is the real Finn, right? The orca that the mascot was based off of. Am I correct? You are correct. And we have to say hello to the duck too. We have not named the duck yet. I've got this duck the other day, on Mother's Day actually. We had Laser over. Because did you know Laser's my father-in-law? Well, he gave me this duck. This slightly translucent duck. And so we were trying to name it. Major said Lucky. Connie said Wild Wing. Fangirl said Sir Duckerton. Duncan said J. Willie. What do you guys think? Do you have something to add to the list of names that we could give to this duck? If you do, let me know. We'll write it down. When is draft day? June 26th, I think. NHL draft 2026 date, question mark. It will be held, I was correct. I did that right off the top of my head. It is June 26th and 27th. The first round happens on Friday, June 26th. We will make sure that we are live for that. And we'll probably go live for part of the second day as well. Maybe later on in the day once some of the picks have come in. So yeah, but that is the plan. The stream is working now. Woo! Awesome. An awesome Winnipegger. Yep. Draft day depends on how long playoffs last for, I think, June 15th-ish. 26th and 27th. Jay had it right too. Look at that. First stream since Foote was fired. Yep. So we'll, you guys saw my short yesterday. If you didn't hear, let's, actually, if I play this short, then I'll get demonetized. Isn't that weird? If I play my own short, I'll get demonetized. It was the one where I was reading tweet about him getting fired and then reacting to it. Yep, Jay is correct. Two evil, says Perfetti. Too evil, says Big Mac. PWHL draft is in 10 days before. So the PWHL draft will be happening on the 16th then, eh? And then Vancouver Gold Knights gets the number 1 pick, which is great. Perfetti crossing his fingers. Go Avs! Learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules. Too evil. You guys think we get a good player with our 24th pick from Minnesota? It's very probable. It's supposed to be a very deep draft. So if the Canucks do things right, there's a good chance they could get a very good pick for the 24th overall. Now, here's a hypothetical. Would you guys trade DeBrusk and the first overall pick to a team for their higher first overall pick? Or first round pick, I should say? I think so. Lots of skill to choose from. I wouldn't be surprised to see a ruck. That would not be fun. Traffic is moving now. That's good. Oh my God. Traffic was brutal today. Driving Dobby to daycare was an absolute nightmare. Every single east-west road in my area was under construction. There was a Star Wars show being filmed in my park that I take Dobby for walks. There's a bunch of Star Wars characters walking into the forest, so interesting. But I may be wrong. Yeah, you could be wrong about the draft. Hi, Big Mac. That's a relief, KJ. One or both of the rucks would be cool. Yep. If we get one, I want both. I don't just want one ruck. I want both rucks. I'm going to be like that. I don't care if I'm being selfish, okay? Don't text and drive. Good advice, Duncan. Do you have a driver's license yet? Sup, fangirl? This Big Mac. Soul Search. Haha! When your stream was crashing, it was stuck on you saying on a loop, I'd like to introduce to Nothing is Perfect, Mr. Zach Nolan. Now I get it. He really got hyped up, eh? I'll have to let him know that I introduced him 17 times today. I saw a long view of the real Finn swimming. Huh. Yeah, that is true. Just like with his blowing of rainbows. I haven't heard much about the Ruck Twins lately. Yeah, that's because their season is over. But I should also mention that the Memorial Cup is about to get underway too. And there is going to be 2 members of the Vancouver Canucks prospects pool playing in it this year. We have Gabriel. What the hell am I on? I just had a total brain fart. I was going to say Gabriel Landeskog. No, schedule. Let's look at the schedule. Gabe Sherratt. Not Landeskog. We're watching Landeskog play tonight. So actually they will be playing each other in the opener. So it is Kelowna versus Kitchener on May the 22nd. So that is on Friday night, 6 p.m. start. Everything's happening in Kelowna. There's a floaty. Oh my gosh, it's floating around in front of me. But the Ruck Twins did not make it. So Everett is the team that beat Coots and the Prince Albert Raiders, but Kitchener has Gabe Sherratt, and then Kelowna has Parker Alkos. So there will be 2 Canucks prospects playing in the opener. Those are the 2 prospects that we have. So Kitchener. Yeah, so we will keep our eyes on this as well. It is a round-robin tournament, so each team will play each other once, and then the top 2 teams then play a best of 3, which is kind of fun. So Kelowna obviously is only here as a result of hosting. They won they didn't win anything. They won the rights to host. So it's kind of funny that Adam Foote got fired both times in the year that Kelowna was hosting. So that's kind of funny. You're right, Private. I'm a Lance Corporal. And the Vancouver Golden Knights, Sophie Jakes nominated for PAWHL Defender of the Year. Yep. Golden Knights. Boston Fleet. Oh, I called them the Boston Frost, didn't I? Dang it. Oh, hello, Russ. Smirky face. I think you should call the duck eliminated. Hello, eliminated. That's funny. Lucky Duck. Yeah, so Kayla is on Team Lucky. Okay, I'll put your name right there. Let's see. When did I lose my membo? I don't know. You're also KJ Brazy squared right now. Good morning, ladies. 39-year-old 3-time gold medalist and VPD Constable Megan Augusta has declared her eligibility for the PWHL draft. Are you kidding me? No way. Huh. Wouldn't that be cool? Calvin 99 Charlie's here and he's like, Trevor Linden. Coach Rob Willie is here. What's up, Coach Rob Willie? Nice to see you, my dude. Quacker the Duck. All right, so Derek says Quacker. Okay, your vote has been placed. San Jose is teal and or more on that side. And then Calvin's like, wave! Too good. I heard 4 teams are looking for the Sharks' number 2 pick. I could see Vancouver offering something like that. I heard Winnipeg is offering our right-handed D-man prospects, Salmon and Sharks a good foot. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the lineups for both these teams. Because like I said, 2 different players missing from each lineup that are quite substantial. So if you'll have a quick look over here, if you don't notice right off the bat, but he is a man who is a very good player and also constantly injured. Anyone see it? Mark Stone not playing for the Vegas Golden Knights tonight. So you got Barbashev, Eichel, and Dorofeyev on the top line. You got Howden. Carlson is in the lineup with Marner. Marner, we'll talk about him in a second. He's got a ton of points. Then we got Saad, Hurdle, and Sissons. And then the fourth line, former Canuck Nick Dowd with Smith and Kolsar, who's a big boy. And on a defense, they have McNabb playing with Theodore, Hannafin, and Anderson together. And then former Canuck Ben Hutton in the lineup with Cullen playing for the Vegas Golden Knights. So yes, no Stone in the lineup. He has been injured. And then if you have a quick look here, you'll notice there is no Devon Taves. There is no Cale Makar. They are not going to have any Cale in their salad tonight because he is injured. Might be a shoulder injury of some kind. So yes, that means Akan, who is Brock Besser's, one of Brock Besser's friends, will be into the lineup tonight. Landeskog will be on a line with McKinnon and Nietzsche's, and then Brock Nelson will have Lehkonen and Waugh on his lines, and then Kadri with Colton and Nichushkin, and then the fourth line will be Drury with Kelly and O'Connor, a very good defensive line. Devon Taves will get Malinsky, and I think it was the game that the Canucks beat Colorado, but I'm pretty sure Malinsky had like 3 or 4 points in that game, and it was like, Makar who? Not quite, because Makar is very good. But then we got Kulak, Burns, Akan, and Manson, and then it looks like Wedgwood will get the start. We did see in the last series that they did kind of flip back and forth between their Forrest in Wedgwood and Blackwood. Okay, let's have a quick look. Just to look back, so Colorado did beat Minnesota in 5 games. Winning the last game in overtime after being down 3-0. So a pretty quick series. And if we look a little bit further back, Colorado won their first round series 4-0. So far in the playoffs, Colorado has only lost a single game. So they've only played 9 games too. When it comes to the Vegas Golden Knights, they took on 2 up-and-coming teams in the Utah Mammoth and the Anaheim Ducks. No, not you! And they beat them both 4-2. So they have 4 losses instead of just 1. But like I said, their other loss was Mark Stone. Colorado missing their star defenseman, Cale Makar. They have the entire schedule out. I don't know. Yeah, they do have all the times now. So we will be covering Game 1 and Game 6 if it happens. We are going lives on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and they are actually not playing on this next Saturday, and then they're skipping the Wednesday. So it's kind of funny how that goes. So if they don't go to 6 games, we're only going to be able to see this one game. But we'll have to wait and see. Something tells me this might be a long series. But if we're looking specifically at tonight's game, which we will, Mitch Marner, 18 points so far, which is crazy. He leads the playoffs. He's actually number 1. Do you see this ridiculousness? Quinn Hughes and Kirill Kaprizov are number 2, tied with Jack Eichel and Tage Thompson. So some very offensive players have been knocked out. Even though Minnesota only played, what was it? How many games did they end up playing? They played 6, 10, 11 games. They played 11 games. And both Kaprizov and Quinn Hughes both had 15 points, which is pretty crazy. So if you look at this, Mitch Marner still playing, Jack Eichel still playing, and Lane Hudson still playing, McKinnon still playing, and Nick Suzuki. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the top 10 scorers in the playoffs right now have been eliminated, which is kind of interesting. All right, let's look again at this game tonight and compare and contrast. So Mitch Marner, like I said, leads the playoffs, 18 points. If Vegas somehow upsets this Colorado team, Mitch Marner will be in the conversation for the Conn Smythe. And that will make a hilarious way to make fun of the Maple Leafs. Nathan McKinnon leads his team. He is in the top 10 as well. He's got 13 points in 9 games. Not too shabby. When it comes to goals, Dorofeyev on an absolute heater with 9 goals so far in the playoffs. He's played 12 games. He's got 9 goals. That's crazy. Nathan McKinnon leads his team with 7 goals. Jack Eichel leads his team, all of his points in the playoffs. Every single one of them is an assist. I'm pretty sure he has no goals right now. Okay, no, he's got the 1 goal. That's crazy, right? 1 goal for Jack Eichel. And then Martin Necas has got the point lead for assists. So he's got 10 assists so far in the playoffs. Game 1 is today. Game 2 is on, what is today? Wednesday? So game 2 will be Friday, Sunday. And it looks like there is no large gap. How many days are in May? Is there 31 days in May? Because if not, the game 6 and 7 are playing on back-to-back nights. But no, there is 31 days in May. So there is a 2-day gap. 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. Cool? Let's see. Statistically, on the power play, the Colorado Avalanche and the Vegas Golden Knights are very, very close. They are 4th and 5th in the playoffs at 25.7 and 25%. When it comes to the penalty kill, there is quite an advantage for the Vegas Golden Knights. They are 5th best in the playoffs so far, just under 87%. The Colorado Avalanche have not been great. And they're at 11th out of 16 teams. And need I remind you, there's only 4 teams left. They're at 79.3%. So they need to be better on their penalty kill. Face-off wise, pretty close to advantage to the Vegas Golden Knights, though they are 4th best in the playoffs so far at almost 54%. And then we also have the Colorado Avalanche coming in at 51.3%, 6th best. And they're blowing smoke at the arena. That's weird. I don't know what this is. It's weird. Goals for Colorado is the first team in the NHL playoffs. They score over 4 goals per game, which is crazy. That is the best in the league right now in the playoffs. Vegas isn't far behind, though. They're at 3.67. They're 3rd best. And when it comes to goals against, very, very close here as well. 4th and 5th. 2.56 goals against per game for Colorado and 2.58 against for the Vegas Golden Knights. Right? Craziness. So 18 points for Marner, 15 points for Eichel, 11 points for Dorofeyev, and Howden is at 10 points. Howden has been having a very underrated playoffs as well as a not a top line guy, getting some big goals and getting some points as well. And then when it comes to the defensive side of things, you got Theodore and Hanifin are kind of your top 2 guys. Falls off from there. So 9 points for Theodore, who's having a really good run right now as a defenseman. And then if we're looking at the Avalanche, the Nathan McKinnon and Necas are your top 2 players. Falls off a little bit after that. As we can also see, they've only played 9 games. And then when it comes to the defensive side of things, Devon Taves leads the way. He's got 8 points in 9 games. Makar clearly hurting. And not just in the, the fact that he's not playing tonight. He has been hurting for a while. Him and Kulak are tied with 5 points. Only 5 points in 9 games for Makar. But the one thing I would say in Makar's favor is that despite the fact that he has been having a hard time on offense, he has been playing very good defensively. So that are pretty much all the stats that you could ever want about those 2 teams getting into this game. It looks like they're just getting to the blue lines to listen to the national anthem of the USA. What's happening on my phone? Did you guys see that the Sedins and Ryan Johnson were already down at Canucks for Kids Place? Which is pretty great. Didn't take them long to get down there. I'm just going to quickly check. Yeah, here it is. First thing that pops up. Co-presidents Daniel Henrik and general manager Ryan Johnson spent time with children at Canucks Place for an afternoon of arts and crafts. Pretty cool, right? Finn was there too, hanging out. Doing finger painting. You love to see it. That's great. Leading by example, right? We're going to get these teams back into the community, and that's what we've done. Okay. That looks like the clips will probably work, so that's good. Yeah. I've got most of the highlights from World Championships, so hopefully these will work out for us. Maybe not, though. Looks like they're just finishing up the national anthem. For the land of the free and the home of the brave. Not bad, eh? I think that was pretty good. Oh, I don't have anything set up. I've just been sitting here chatting and I don't have anything ready to go. All right. First period about to get underway. It's quite spicy in the bar today. We'll reset that. There we go. 20 minutes on the clock. Make sure we got the penalty clock ready to go too. Looks like we're all ready to go now, guys. Get it on. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all. Oh wow, that went off the rail. All right, they're lining up at center ice now. The first face-off of this Western Conference final is won by the Colorado Avalanche. I do have both of the goal celebrations ready to go for the respective teams. First save of the series. Wedgwood grabs the puck, hangs on. All right. Another face-off inside the Colorado zone. After the first save of the game, Colorado wins another draw. We got Francis Sharon and Wes McCauley as your referees in tonight's game. I just re-rolled some Tiger Blood joints because I hate the way they are rolled. It was decent. Fair enough. McKinnon brings it in, stops up inside the blue line, passes back, shot to the front of the net. That one might have deflected wide. Theodore managed to work the puck out to center. Nietzsche tries to knock it down. Landeskog plays it back for Taves. He'll pass up for Nelson. The old man flips it into the far corner. Colorado moves in on the forecheck. Keeps it into the blue line. Shot to the front. That one's blocked by Theodore. Nelson picks it up on the half boards near side. Plays it back to the blue line. That one just gets out. Kulak couldn't keep it on side. So Colorado will re-trigger themselves, or what's the word I'm looking for? They will take it back into the neutral zone. That would have been easier to say. But Vegas will take it as soon as they enter the zone, dump it out to the neutral zone. Colorado will recover it, play it in their own zone, pass across to the near side. Kulak gets to the red line and dumps it in, ends up taking a weird bounce off the end boards in behind the net. Colorado moves in on the forecheck. Kadri takes his man down. Puck comes to him. Player looks to the ref. Shot from the point. That one deflects wide. Kadri picks it up off the end boards. Skates up the far side boards. Back to the blue line. Another shot to the front. That one's tipped. Vegas goaltender makes a save. Puck around the boards. Nelson chops it back to the blue line again. Pass down low to Nelson in the corner. He puts it across. But unfortunately, Colton could not handle the pass. Vegas will take the puck and move out slowly. No shots yet for Colorado. All their attempts on net have gone wide or been blocked. Despite a little bit of time controlling the puck in the offensive zone, Vegas with the only shot so far through 2.5 minutes of play. Detroit is also close AF. I've just started working on another spreadsheet, guys. Ooh, big hit in the offensive zone. Colorado loves to see that. But a good forecheck here by the Vegas Golden Knights. They do play the puck out, but end up giving it back, and Colorado will work it all the way down into the Vegas zone. Now an intercepted puck at the Colorado blue line. They'll move it up. Vegas's goalie comes out, plays it up the boards, knocked back down low by Landeskog. His top line is out once again. McKinnon, Nietzsche's, and Landeskog, but Vegas will dump it in. Colorado starts out now over their own blue line. Nietzsche's with speed, passes over for McKinnon. McKinnon with some speed, firing it. Looks like that one might have gone off the side of the net. So still no shots. Now a pass down low. McKinnon throws to the front of the net. That one deflects and lands just on the top of the crease. But Landeskog didn't know where the puck was and couldn't do anything with it. Can't remember if you have the book on the clock behind you scene with the Canucks at the draft. Russ, if not, buy it. Can't remember if you have the book on the clock behind the scenes with the Canucks at the draft. Huh. I bet you I have it bookmarked. Oh, there they go. Now they have a shot on net. Oh, good hit by Lehkonen to step up. Pass back to the blue line and walking downhill towards the front of the net. Josh Manson gets another shot on net, and all of a sudden, Colorado's got 2 shots with 15:55 left to go here in this first period of play. Brett Burns taking down Smith. That was the cheering about. Cole Smith on the butt end of a big hit from Brett Burns. Plays back underway. There it is. I'll have to check it out. Go pick it up. Oh, breakaway! Oh my gosh, out of nowhere, Vegas with a good chance on the breakaway. And a great stop there from Wedgwood. His toughest task already. 4.5 minutes into this game. Vegas with a very good chance on a breakaway. We did see a little bit of that against Minnesota for the Colorado Avalanche. Avalanche try to get it out. Puck comes towards Wedgwood. He'll drop it behind the net. Kulak will start out. Nope. He'll go back behind his net. Wait for his teammates to change. Pass up the boards. Puck deflects back to a Vegas stick. And they'll give it right back to Colorado. Pass off the glass, knocked down there by the Vegas Golden Knights. Carlson throws one across the top of the crease. You have Colorado now with 9 shot attempts and only 3 actual shots hitting the net. Colorado, Landeskog passes up for McKinnon. McKinnon takes a hit to make the play. Nietzsche skates onto it in the offensive zone. Puts it back to the blue line. That one gets knocked away by Vegas. Brett Burns finally decides to take the puck. It looked like a couple of guys were like, no, you take it. No, you take it. Woofers McGee, what's up? A better book about the draft is from 2007. Canucks on Crack. The drafting of Patrick White. Woofers McGee. Woofers McGee. Woofer McGee. I almost forgot 4 of the 6 PWHL expansion cities have been named. Detroit, Hamilton, Las Vegas, and San Jose. Is there going to be 6? 6? And how many are starting this year? Go Hamilton, go! KJ, we are still in mourning or whatever that upside down logo was. I suppose it's at least tilted a bit. Laugh out loud. Tank, 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 tank. All right, we're moving the Sabres goal celebration. We're removing the Wild goal celebration. We're removing the Ducks goal celebration. So we got the Knights on here twice for some reason. Avalanche, Canadiens, Hurricanes. So weird. Why do we have these guys twice? Very bizarre. Oh yeah. So this is what I've been working on. I just started. We had to go. I don't know. I don't know if you can see it. I had to go give some blood today. Crystal had to go get another test for the baby as well. So we were down there, and so while I was sitting in the waiting room, I started working on this. So this is what I'm calling reviewing the rebuilds. So what you see here is the year, and we're calling this the bottom out year. So this is the year that these teams finished last place. So you got San Jose, Anaheim, Montreal, Buffalo, Detroit, and Ottawa, who have finished last in these years. If you're wondering, oh, where's 2024-25? Well, that was the San Jose Sharks. They finished dead last in this year too, which is right here. So I didn't include them twice on this list. So they actually finished last here and here. And then this is their year this year. So I will be kind of going through and doing a little bit of a quick analysis on how all these teams are faring now compared to where they came from. And then I'm pretty sure that in 2017-18, I'm pretty sure this was Buffalo too. So, but Buffalo's already on this list over here. So yeah. With the recent changes like Ryan Johnson and the Twins taking over, also with Foot Clan gone, laugh out loud. Oh, Vegas takes the puck after a face-off loss. They're working the puck to the front of the net, causing some chaos. They put the puck to the front of the net. McKinnon will take it and clear it out. Vegas up to 4 shots now. Yeah. 6 teams, that's crazy. Yep, still in distress. Happy Foot's gone, though. Yep. The awful special teams coach. And the awful special teams coach. Yeah. Okay, not tilted a bit. Laugh out loud. I probably would have fixed it if we got first pick. Does Chris Knobloch even get a chance to be a head coach in Vancouver? No. It is going to be Manny Malhotra. Rick Fetty, hope not, but wouldn't be shocked. I would be. If it's anyone but Manny Malhotra, I will be, how do you say it? Flabbergasted. All right, Colorado dumps the puck deep. Lehkonen behind the net, chips the puck out front. But Nelson couldn't get to it. Another big hit there from Colorado. They jar the puck free, and they'll take it, throw it to the front of the net, and old man Nelson gets a chance on net. And Vegas will clear at the front of the net. Lehkonen in there challenging for space as he's being shoved away by Braden McNabb. Eichel was trying to catch Wedgwood moving, but Wedgwood did not move. Nelson getting a shot on net. What are we at? 4 shots apiece now? Yeah, 4 shots apiece. 12:05 left to go. I didn't stop the clock. Whoopsie dipsy. 12:13 left to go. Oh my gosh. Face off in the Vegas Golden Knights zone, being taken by Kadri. Kadri loses the draw. Offside call at the blue line. Colasar saying, sorry, buddy, I went offside. Rip Tank Commander. Call your duck. Oh, la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Derek, you already said quackers. Manny, 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 Manny. Yep. Save the rip if someone, for someone worth it. Scratch that. 404. Got excited. Hell, I was like 6. Oh my God, they're going to announce 2 more. I wouldn't be surprised though, Jay, if they announce more in the next few years. Sounds like they want to be pretty aggressive with their expansion. We have 4 more teams. That's great. We're now up to 12 teams. A couple more teams on the West Coast too, which is good. Vegas getting 1. Yep. Vegas and San Jose. So 2 more West Coast teams. Colorado gets the puck into the Vegas zone. Now there's a player sitting on top of the puck like a mother hen. Puck pinned to the boards. Both teams trying to come out with it. Vegas manages to grab it off the boards and clear it down the ice. Now they bring it to the front of the net. Oh, and they're going to make a call on that one. Probably be for hooking. Wow, wow, wow. That was a pretty blatant hook, though. I'm not surprised they call that one. So the first power play of this series will go to the Vegas Golden Knights. So 2-minute. Brett Burns getting in on his man Saad. Brandon Saad. He was a former. He played for, Chicago. That's why I remember him. Brandon Saad. Colorado does start well on this penalty kill as they dump the puck down the ice. Vegas will start from their own zone. Marner comes through center, gets it over the blue line, puts it down the boards for Dorofeyev. Dorofeyev puts it back to the blue line for Theodore, puts it to the far side. Eichel fakes a spin, goes down into the corner. Stops up there, looks back to the blue line, pass there for Theodore. He puts it back for Eichel on the half boards, far side. Eichel, top of the face-off circle, puts it down low. That one gets knocked away. Marner will recover it. He tries to make a pass. That one gets knocked away. Bounces to the half boards, and Colorado will work the puck down the ice. Good start on the power play, or the penalty kill for the Golden Eyes. Golden Eyes. What am I on? What game are we calling? Who do I call games for? Who does number 2 work for? What's up, Swerve and Irvin? Nice to see you. I'm going to be on Swerve and Irvin's show tomorrow, guys. Did you guys post the stream yet? Or Dave Fave with a good chance, but the puck bounces away from him. I don't think they've posted the stream yet. I also hope for Manny. Can you imagine getting paid $1.5 million for 2 years not to work? Yeah. Oh, Connor with a good stick on Dorofeyev. .21 left to go. I let the clock run a little bit too much. Too evil, too evil, too evil, my friend. Face off outside. Anderson getting into it with Manson. Jacking for position on the face off. Brock Nelson wins it clean, but Vegas will step right in and take it. Might as well have been a Vegas win. Anderson steps in. Manson throws a big hit in the corner. Carlson couldn't get to the puck. And Colorado will clear the puck down the ice. That should do it. Rusty guest, great! Nothing is perfect, just finalizing details. Cool. Cool. There it is. End of the power play. Vegas fails to score. Did they get any shots on that power play? Vegas failed to get a shot on the power play. So good work by Colorado. Landeskog trying to keep the puck in the Vegas zone. Blocks it for a moment, but then the puck gets flipped high out and into the seats. Is that a tip or did they shoot it directly out? Might be a delay of game penalty against the Vegas Golden Knights as they panic. Yeah, let's see. Derek Wang using a bunch of emojis that do not work, so he gets a bunch of boxes here. Box. Yeah, Manon Rhéaume has left the LA Kings organization to join the PWHL Detroit. Yeah, anyone who doesn't know Manon Rhéaume, she was the very first female to ever dress for an NHL team. So she actually dressed for, was it a period? Playing career, Yeah, she tried out for the Tampa Bay Lightning. It was the first time a woman tried out for an NHL team. She played one period in a preseason game against St. Louis Blue, allowing 2 goals on 9 shots, and played another preseason game against the Boston Bruins in 1993. Also in 1992, Rhéaume was selected to Canada's national women's hockey team. She won gold medals in 92 and 94 at the World Hockey Championships. The IIHF Women's World Championship. She also won silver in 98 at the Nagano Olympics. Yeah, she has been announced as the she's the current general manager of the PWHL Detroit, one of the newest expansion teams. Actually, with the Sedins and RJ, I have more faith and trust in management decisions. Me too. I shouldn't be so skeptical anymore. It's hard not to be, right? It is very hard not to be. Howdy, Irvin. Brett Burns has a Harry Potter leg tattoo. I think she just became Crystal's favorite player. Okay, no penalty on the play. It was not a delay of game. The puck deflected out off of a stick or the glass or whatever. Marner, though, takes the puck, plays it down low. Back to the blue line it comes. Theodore throws it towards the front of the net. 7:56 left to go here. A fast-moving first period. Yeah, so I will be on Headspace Hockey tomorrow if you guys haven't seen them yet. Irvin in the chat. My first official appearance on Headspace Hockey. Oh, hello, Swervin. Teach crackers to say la 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 la. Russell, December 27th, Chiefs versus 49ers at Arrowhead. May the best team win. You're on! Yeah, Bender Bear, what's up? What's up, my dude? Brett Burns, a.k.a. Dumbledore. He does have the same beard. Hola, Swervin. Are you cheering for the Knights, Brick Fetty? You hate the Avalanche. I guess you hate them Are you cheering for the Knights? Oh, hello, Kayla. Hope all is well, Swervin, says Kayla. Too evil, too evil, too evil, too evil, too evil, too evil, too evil. What's up, Evelyn? Nice to see ya. How are things? As well as it can be, says Swervin. Marner with a shot to the front of the net. I think that might have hit his own man in front, as Howden was standing in front. Howden brings it back to the blue line. One hands a pass across. Nowhere close to anyone on his team. Colton will backhand it up to the Vegas blue line, but they will chop it right back down the ice, and that's going to be an icing call against the Vegas Golden Knights. Learn the rules. Hi, Irvin. I wouldn't put it past them to let Malhotra slip through their fingers. Nah, Malhotra and Ryan Johnson are homies. They would go to war for each other. KJ Brazy, which Malhotra? Maybe both Malhotras? Yeah, can you imagine? We're all worried that we're going to have a coach and a son who's a player on the same team. We end up with neither Malhotra. Landeskog gets the puck over for Nietzsche's. Nietzsche's falls, though. Vegas plays it out down the ice. Not enough for icing. They'll be able to change some of their personnel. Pass up into the neutral zone. Chopped at. Vegas will work it back to the blue line where Brett Burns will knock it back towards the Vegas zone, but Landeskog brings it in. He's offside. And they're just going to blow the whistle now. 5:59 left to go. Landeskog didn't know that it was going to be offside. Nothing is perfect. I missed your last stream because I was chilling in the Canucks land stream. That's totally cool, man. He almost raised $2,000. It was crazy. Let's go check that and go see how much he ended up raising. Canucks land. Okay. The page is still available. Yeah, $1,904 for anyone who wasn't there. This is still, I think, live. I think you can still donate. He wanted to raise $700. He originally wanted to raise $500, and then he upped the total to $750, and he ended up raising $1,904 for the BC Children's Hospital. It was absolutely incredible. So great work there by Canucks Land. It was funny watching him and Canuck Clay talk, because Canuck Clay was calling him by his real first name, which is Matthew. I was just calling him Canucks Land. Kind of funny how that goes. I think the linesman said tip, but not certain. Yeah. Note to self, don't put pencils, put pencils, pencil sharpeners, and erasers in the same case as pens. They got pencils lead all over. They had to wipe them with my Lysol wipes. Oh my gosh. That sounds like a mess. Manon hype! Yep. Canadian great. So many medals and such. Who does number 2 work for? Always makes me laugh. Laugh out loud. You tell that turd. Laugh out loud. It's a scene from Austin Powers. You can't force it. You got to just let it come. Manny Irvin played herself in a made-for-TV movie, Beachcombers Christmas, featuring Tiger and Lume. That's crazy. Did they both play themselves too? Crickfetti, I'm cheering for the Knights for 2 reasons. 1, Central Division rivalry. Marner haunted Leafs is priceless. Yeah. Yeah, I can't argue with that, my dude. But I also kind of hate Hart. He should be in jail, in my opinion. Yep. That's what my wife said today. Evening chat, here to announce that after 7 years and 5 seasons, The Boys is officially over after final episode aired this morning. Was a good run. Yeah, I just watched episode 1. No spoilers. No spoilers. The Boys is a great show. What if superheroes were assholes? Oh, look, Colorado Avalanche put one right off the post. They beat the Vegas goaltender, but can't beat the post. Just over 5 minutes left to go at that point. Mercy me. Colorado brings the puck in offside. 4:45 left to go here in the first period of play. Oh no. Hopefully this doesn't crash my computer right now. Pray for me! Pray for me! David Olson's in the chat. What's up, David Olson? Russ, try saying fucking diabolical in a London accent. Fucking diabolical. I can't even do it. Laughing and crying. Swear jar. After seeing Adam and Dave Lowry in Winnipeg, I'm undecided about how I feel if both Caleb and Manny came to Vancouver. Agreed. 4:20 left to go here in the first period of play, and Vegas will play the puck down the ice. The Boys is a great series indeed. Hope all you beautiful humans are well. What's up, Andrew? Nice to see you. Hachiko's here too. What's up, Hachiko? Hi. Yeah, Hachiko, you gonna start cheering for the San Jose PWHL team now? Is that what's about to happen? Figured someone hasn't seen it yet. Laugh out loud. Was very close to spoiling it. Ha ha! Vegas! Nothing is perfect. Episode 2 is where the zombie Ronald Reagan shows up and does a Thriller dance. I can't wait. I love zombie Ronald Reagan. That was a great scene. Brickfetti people were sitting on the final season, shitting on it. Connor, you can tell me. I won't tell no one else. I think they rushed some things, spent a bit too much time on V1, but still pretty sweet. Oh, Kadri recovers the puck, gets it up front, jamming at the front of the net, Nichushkin, but he couldn't beat the goaltender. And then Tillo shows up and is like, you know what? Here's a gifted membership. Congratulations, Transit fan Jacob. What's up, Transit fan Jacob? You just got a free gifted membership courtesy of Tillo. You absolute beauty. Another puck to the front of the net. Jamming play there by the Avalanche. Tillo, you absolute beauty. Thank you very much for donating to Dobby's College Education Fund. We appreciate you. Congratulations to Transit fan Jacob on getting the free gifted membership. If you haven't done it yet, make sure you turn on your gifted memberships by doing the following. Once you've subscribed, you hit the join button, and that'll bring you down to memberships. Click on the 3 dots beside that. That'll bring you down to gift membership settings. Click on that. That'll bring you up to allow gifted memberships. Flip that switch, and bam, you too can receive gifted memberships from beautiful people like Tillo. So thank you very much, Tillo. Excuse me. I burped or hiccuped. Jay, I think that's his monthly membership message, which he just did blank. He's been a member for 6 months now. So thank you very much, Jay, for being a member for 6 months. You absolute beauty. Always keep me up to date on Twitter with all the latest news. Oh, Vegas gives away the puck. Colorado moves in. And where's the puck? Bodies flying all over the net. And they do blow the whistle with 2:30 left to go. Vegas goaltender had no idea where the puck was. So thank you, Jay, for being a member for 6 months. And congratulations, Tillo. Or thank you, Tillo. And congratulations, Transit fan Jacob. I think so, but the fleet will always be close to me. Fair enough. Calvin, if I do, Russ will order a hurt on me. A hit on you? Guess who now has a college degree? Is it Hachiko? Congratulations, Ichigo. Thank you very much for your $2 donor to announce that you have a college degree. You are a full graduate. You're a brain. You might be the smartest person in chat now. Congratulations, Ichigo. Mancini, hi! Much longer, but name account changes. True. Yep. You have multiple accounts that you've used here. And Ichigo, hi! Congrats, son. Does that mean that you and Mancini can get married now? Because you're both college graduates? Congrats to Chico. Mancini has a college degree. Yep, he just graduated. Isn't that crazy? I don't want to see this. Vancouver Canucks defenseman Victorio Mancini graduates from the University of Nebraska at Omaha. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, he just graduated. Thank you, Papa and everyone. You do me proud, says Woofers. Ah, Swervin's got the degree in chat for you. W, Chico. Oh, congrats to Chico. The answer is Mancini. Ooh, Colorado getting a power play here. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Barbashev going to the box. What are they going to call it? Cross-checking? They're calling that holding? I mean, I think you might be able to call it a penalty, but I don't know if you call that a holding, because if it's even remotely close to anything, that's a cross-checking call. But even that's not a cross-checking call. Wow, that's so crazy that Ichiko and Victoria Mancini this whole time was Victoria Mancini this whole time. Explains a lot. Right, Vegas does win the draw though. Landeskog will recover it. Back to the line for Taves. No Makar here on the power play. Nietzsche's back to Taves. Taves down low for Nietzsche's. He takes a shot to the front of the net. Held on to by the Vegas goaltender. 34 seconds left to go on the power play. Or in the period. 1:44 left to go on the power play. Thank you all. Swerve and Irvin honored to be the same class year as Mancini. I'm not even a high school grad. If Ichiko is Brain, who is Pinky? North. You want to be Pinky, Connor? I think Ichiko should have to decide that. I have a degree in hustling. Yeah, I got my degree on the streets. Got a degree, gonna get another one. Congrats, Ichiko. Tillo with the big brain. All right, 14 seconds left. Into the zone. Colorado controls. Back to the blue line. Devon Taves puts it down low for McKinnon. McKinnon back for Taves. Taves looks to the front of that shot. To the side. What a save at the end of this period. Holy cow. Vegas goaltender diving across and making a save. And then one of the Colorado players getting decked. So Manny announced by Friday. I hope so. I hope so. All right. End of the period. So the Colorado Avalanche will have 1:10 left to go on the power play to start the second period. So let's get this headset on for the first time in a while. We get Dustin on the line. And we will update the scoreboard too before we go there. So it says first intermission. Enter. There we go. Cool. So no score after one. Let's get Dustin on the line. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a 5 o'clock start. Sure. Yeah. Sounds good, brother. No, it's all good. It's all good. All good. Enjoy the last hole. We'll chat again in the second intermission. That's all good. Dustin Boydell on the golf course. He's on the golf course. He didn't know it was a 5 o'clock start. So that means we will do our review of the World Hockey Championship instead here. Because there, like I mentioned, there are 4 Canucks playing at the World Hockey Championship. Oh, wow. That was a close one, too. So, I think everyone knows who is there, right? Oh, shit. W. Chico. This is supposed to be a college whiz. Laugh out loud. Congratulations to Chico. Yeah, Dustin's literally on the golf course, but he picked up to let me know. Mike Babcock time. No, there was somebody called him today. Darren Dreger called Mike Babcock today, and he's like, "No, I'm retired." Have the Canucks re-signed Curtis Douglas yet? No, they have not. I'm so glad Adam Foote is gone, says Fangirl. Me too. Me too. Bruh, this sucks. We're going to need Wi-Fi again at the new place because this place is getting renoed. And were you saying, Calvin, that you had Wi-Fi the whole time? Order a hit on me. I hate typing on my phone sometimes. Me too. Me too. Autocorrect gets me quite often. Okay. There are a number of Canucks players playing at the World Championship. So, USA, we got one player currently playing for us. That player is none other than Max Sasson. So, Max Sasson, as you can see here, he's played 4 games. He's now got a goal and an assist. He is a +2. Nice to see him doing well. So, let's pull up one of his highlights. Let's see. I think I got... Yeah, here we go. Hopefully this works. We'll see. And this might get me demonetized too. Maybe I should make it big. Okay, here's Max Sasson. He throws a puck to the net. It gets deflected. So he ends up getting the second assist, but good work by him.
Down, and that puck is clear, but not out. Off goal. In tight, kicking the shot, bounces down, and that puck is clear but not out. Shot by Sasson, dribbles, and they score.
Around the net, and Paul Connor just slams a hard-earned rebound into the back of the net. Yep, you're going to get your fancy ones, you're going to get your skilled goals, but you have to be willing to grind.
That was Sasson getting his first point of the tournament. And then he follows it up today, actually, in the game that the USA won against the Germans. I'm actually gonna, should I mute these? I think I will. I'll just do my own play-by-play. So here is Max Sasson today. He gets his first goal. It's another Greece goal. USA and Germany in a dogfight, actually. But yeah, today it was USA versus Germany. It's 1-1 in the second period when the puck goes to the front of the net. And Sasson, you can see here, comes in and just chops it on net, chopping it by the goaltender Grubauer. So yeah, just good hard work by Sasson, going hard to the front of the net. And sitting in Howard's legs. And then yeah, Sasson comes by and he's like, hey, I can see that. And he chops it towards the front of the net. Grubauer doing the angel in net, the snow angel, but couldn't get it to work. So Max Sasson, there it is, his assist and his goal. So you do love to see that. So yeah, that is Max Sasson. The Hronek highlights are pretty funny. He's got 2 assists so far. So Filip Hronek has been playing for Czechia. He's got 2 points as well so far. Both of them are assists. His first assist is classic Phil Hronek. He actually shoots the puck well wide of the net, which is kind of funny. So here is his shot. He shoots the puck 4 feet wide, but it gets tipped back into the net. You can see him right here. So keep your eyes there. And this is Hronek. Throws the puck towards the front of the net. Oh, that skipped pretty bad. Throws it. Tipped in front by Blummel. And Big Selly there as Hronek putting one towards the front of the net. Never a bad idea. It is going wide. But yeah, tipped on net by Blumo. Into the net by Hellberg. And this is them playing against Sweden. We'll actually have some highlights. Another highlight from this game from Carlson. But yeah, a good tip in front. And there is the first assist from Phil Hronek. And then he gets another assist today. This is the most generous secondary assist I have ever seen, I think, in any tournament I've ever seen. So this is Hronek getting his second assist of the tournament. Watch this. This is Hronek right here. He throws the puck around the boards, and the 2 players he throws it to actually pass it back and forth, and they still give Hronek an assist. It's crazy. So watch this. Throws it around the boards. Puck comes up the other side. And then Czechia passes it to each other, and then a one-timer from the high slot, and that one goes in. And so it's a goal. But yeah, it's funny. Even on the replay of the, you don't even see. Hronek's not even here. But they still gave him a secondary assist on this play. So Phil Hronek with 2 points so far in this tournament. Aatu Räty also playing in this tournament for Finland. So we will pull up his stats right now because he has been playing quite well for Finland, which is great to see. So Aatu Räty has played 3 games so far. He's got 2 goals and 1 assist. So we'll show you a couple of those highlights. Let's see, what do I got for you? Aatu Räty, Max Sasson, Aatu Räty. Yeah, so here's Aatu Räty. I don't have his assist, but I have his goal here. So I'll play this here for you guys. But he just kind of takes the puck, gets it back. Oh no, that's his assist. So yeah, he throws the puck back to the point. Takes it off the boards, finds the man open at the point, and then that one gets thrown to the front of the net. So he gets his assist right there. And then I'll show you his goal. And I love this. I'll play the announcer for this one because I love the way that they describe him with his speed. So oh, you're not even seeing it right now.
Over the line, Aatu Räty with a shot, he scores! Räty puts it between the legs of Woll, and it's 3-1 Finland.
Dizzyingly fast. Look at him keeping his own zone. He wants it, he gets it, and then there's that little dive to the middle, and he uses not one but 2 U.S. defenders as a screen. This is a very well-placed shot, and the time that he releases it, watch this, a great shot from our crew. There's tons of traffic, and this one just finds some daylight, 5-hole for Woll. Boy, he won't like that one at all. Middle of the net, 4-on-4.
Yeah, 4-on-4 goal for Aatu Räty. So you love to see that. That was his second goal of the tournament. So yeah, he is now up to 2 goals and 1 assist through 3 games at the World Hockey Championship. So we have seen Sasson, we have seen Räty, we have seen Hronek. But the most prolific scorer so far for Canucks content is actually Linus Karlsson, who now has 4 points in 4 games. He's been absolutely motoring out there. And I've got a couple highlights from Linus Karlsson. Let's see here. Yeah. So here is the Linus Karlsson. I believe this is his. Oh, this is his first assist of the tournament. Let's have a look at this one. He throws the puck back to the point for Ekholm. So let's have a look at this. He takes a hard pass too. recovers it, protects it. This is against Canada, and then puts it back to the point for Ekholm, who slaps it past the Canadian goaltender. No goaltender interference on that one, but watch the replay here because Karlsson does a really good job to protect the puck with his body on Whitecloud. It's Zach Whitecloud he's defending against. And Zach Whitecloud obviously playing for the Calgary Flames, but can't get the puck off Karlsson, who puts it back to Ekholm and slaps that into the net. So that's good to see. And then Linus Karlsson also getting a goal. Yeah, so this is an ugly ass goal. There's no other way to put it. He fires it to the front of the net, and it'll deflect off of the Danish defenseman. Boop. Whoops. Oh, that's kind of funny, eh? Linus Karlsson throws it to the front of the net, and it goes right in off of the Danish defenseman's skate. It almost looked like a tip in front. But yeah, Holmstrom, New York Islanders prospect, passes it over for Linus Karlsson, puts it to the front of the net, trying to find De La Rosa, but yeah, puts it in off of the Danish defenseman. Danish. And then on this highlight package, we've got him scoring 2 assists. So this one was from today. It was Sweden versus Slovenia, and there's a couple of nasty backhand passes here from Linus Karlsson. So this is great to see too. Linus Karlsson, you'll see him skate in and make a pass from behind the net almost across the top of the crease. And I do a little bit of a zoom in so you can see that. A nice pass across to the front of the net. So Linus Karlsson, his first assist of the game there. And this one's just nasty. Super quick, but we'll get the replay. He takes the puck away from the Slovenian defenseman in behind the net, and then has a quick look out front, and then passes out front to the birthday boy, De La Rosa. Look at that. Look out front, steals the puck back, and then backhand pass out front, and De La Rosa puts it in top corner. So that's the second assist of the game for Mr. Karlsson. So he is now, like I said, the most prolific player for the Vancouver Canucks right now at the World Hockey Championship with 4 games played, 4 points. So he's a point per game player. He's a +3, looking really good over there for Sweden. The only member of the Swedish contingent that the Canucks sent over between Hoglander and Ogren. Hoglander getting hurt, and then Ogren being cut from the team. But yeah, Linus Karlsson showing very well for the Canucks, which we do love to see. Okay, we got just a couple minutes before we get back into the action. I guess I'll update you guys too on Canada because we are Canucks fans, but we're also Canada fans. Canada has been playing quite well. We did talk about this one, Canada beating Sweden. You saw a couple highlights from that one. And then Canada beating up on Italy. And then this game, Denmark. Denmark kept this game very close. It was not an easy task. As you can see, Canada could not score in the first 2 periods. The Denmark goalie was playing very, very well. As you can see, Canada ended up having 14 and 13 shots, not being able to score on any of those shots. But then Sidney Crosby took over the third period of play with an assist on the Porter Martone goal. And then the Danes did tie it up with a Gabriel Velarde. So you'll like that one, Prickfetti tying up the game. But then Crosby setting up another goal and another goal and another goal. So Sidney Crosby with 4 assists in this game, which is pretty crazy. He ended up taking the player of the game. So Sidney Crosby, the biggest point getter in this game for Canada with 4 points, 4 assists, being a +4, which is great to see. Macklin Celebrini, I think, held off the score sheet in this one. Where is he on here? Macklin Celebrini, yeah. Oh, no, he ended up with 2 assists, so not too bad for old Macklin, or young Macklin, I should say. Carlson, hide! Go Canucks, go, go Canucks, go, go Canucks, go! Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden. Are the Canucks not going to suck? Well, let's see. I'm going to pull this up again because this is still a work in progress, right? And this is pretty small. Let's make this a little bigger for you. So this is the new spreadsheet that I'm working on because I want to talk about this because obviously the Canucks are going to be rebuilding, right? So in the 23-24 season, the San Jose Sharks bottomed out, even though they didn't really get out of the bottom the next year. They were the worst team in the NHL for 2 years, right? And then this year, they got all the way up to 86 points. That is an astronomical increase in their output. This will be next season. So this is the result of Macklin Celebrini, right? Macklin Celebrini came in his rookie season and was an absolute beast, right? So they went from 52 points to 86 points. Anaheim, good example. They made the playoffs this year. In the 22-23 season, they bottomed out. They had 58 points, right? 23, 47, and 12. The next year, they got 1 point better, right? 27-50. And then the next season, which was last year, they made it a little bit better, right? They had a 21-point increase from 58, 9 points, all the way up to 80 points. They were 35, 37, and 10. And then this year, another 12-point increase, right? 43, 33, and 6. They ended up making the second round of the playoffs, right? So that is bottomed out, increased by quite a bit, and then another marked increase. The Montreal Canadiens are, I would say, the A+ when it comes to rebuilds. For my initial analysis here, you got the Montreal Canadiens. They bottomed out in the 21-22 season. They were 22, 49, and 11. They had 55 points. In the next year, they increased a little bit. This is the year that Martin St-Louis took over, right? They went from 55 points to 68 points. That's a 13-point increase. Not crazy, but it's a little bit better. And the next year was another little bit better. They were another 12 points better. And the next year, they were a little bit better and a little bit better. So you can see a slow progression for the Montreal Canadiens. So I think they are who I see as what I want to see from the Canucks. So play is about to get back underway here for the second period of play between the Colorado Avalanche and the Vegas Golden Knights. Colorado still on the power play for just over a minute to start this second period. But like we said, no Cale Makar, and that is a huge part of the Colorado Avalanche's team. So let's see what happens here. They bring it in. Kadri loses the puck and has to recover it from neutral zone. Pass across for Niches, who moves quickly into the zone. Passes for McKinnon, who drops it for Landeskog, puts it back to the blue line for Taves. Taves down low for McKinnon. McKinnon with a shot to the front of the net. Rebound gets cleared. Kept in at the blue line. Good work there by, looks like Kadri disrupted the play a little bit to try and keep it in. Oh, and then kept in by Devon Taves too. Nice one-touch pass to McKinnon on the half boards. He puts it down low. Pass back to the blue line for Taves. He skates to the middle. Passes down for McKinnon. McKinnon with a shot to the front of the net. And the rebound gets cleared down the ice. This power play looking decent to start here. Scotland hype for Joe Hendry. Huh. Me too, fangirl. Foote's coaching decision were so dumb. Yes, they were. Did everyone else also see this? Did everyone see this? Evander Kane has unfollowed the Canucks on Instagram. Woo! I love to see it. No. Too good? No, Rusty Dusty. Swear jar. I aged out of foster care after my grade 11 special ed year and never went back after moving to Vancouver. It's all good, my dude. City life is so easy, says KJ Brazy. Yeah, we had Wi-Fi the whole time. It just wasn't plugged in proper. I swear me and my girlfriend messed around with it numerous times, but yeah, laugh out loud. 91 gigs used since May 1st. Didn't realize how much data. Laugh out loud. Whoopsies. Is being used a day by me alone. Laugh out loud. Too much hub, eh? Sauce and hype. 9. To be fair, Dustin is perfect. That is true, but he's not a thing. We say nothing is perfect, but that doesn't mean a human can't be perfect. Coconuts go. Coconuts go. Coconuts go. Go, 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 go. Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden. I'll take greasy goals, apples from a Canucks all day. Yep. I have to do 6 more of these papers things in geometry class to pass it on to the sophomore year. Huh. I hope that happens for you. KJ, you'd be surprised. The hub barely uses data. Laugh out loud, JK. What's the hub? What do you mean the hub? Wow, Dusty. Remember, Clay won't be streaming tonight. Let's go, says Zach. Hi, Zach. Glad to see the future Sharks playing well. Coach Rob streaming? Question mark. Nice, Ratu. Ironic hype. Coconuts go. Coconuts go. Coconuts go. Coconuts go. Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden. Ratty hype. Or Ratu hype, I should say. Coconuts go. Coconuts go. All right, puck squeaks out into Colorado zone. Who's the headline match of Monday Night Raw next week? Parker Kelly grabbing Sissen's stick. I think Sissons could see a cross. Was gonna cross check Kelly, and Kelly's like, nah. Corn hub with a P. Laugh out loud. Paul, can we fire Logan Paul? Can we fire Logan Paul? That song lives rent free in my head. Huh. I've never heard that song. I don't think I ever do. Coconuts go. Coconuts go. Coconuts go. Coconuts go. Does anyone know off the top how much characters in one text box? I think it's 20. I think you can do 20 of the emojis, but I don't know how many. Wedgwood comes out, throws the puck into the neutral zone. Now with some speed coming in. Shot to the front of the net. Oh, great forehand to the offensive zone by McKinnon. He puts the puck just wide. Kept in at the blue line. I don't think I've said Ben Hutton's name yet. Little Ben Hutton, former Canuck Ben Hutton. Carlson brings it in. Dishes Dorofeyev. He puts it to the front of the net. That one's blocked by Devon Toews. He'll play it up the boards. Now Colorado comes out. 3 of them. 3-on-2. Nietzsche's goes around behind the net. Tries to put it back to the blue line, but that one gets knocked away. Kept into the blue line, though. Good work there by Kulak. He'll throw it back down the boards. That one gets knocked away. And Howden will work it down into the Colorado zone. Guess not enough for icing. Kulak might have slowed up on it. Now Colorado brings it in, drop pass, shot to the front of the net, rebound. Puck still loose. Kadri plays it back to the blue line. Shot to the front of the net. And Nichushkin getting dumped in front. Hutton, there it is. My first look at Hutton. Now he gets into it in front of the net. Hutton with a big old smile on his face, taking down Nichushkin. Nichushkin and Hutton getting into it in front of the net. You love to see it. Oh, I didn't stop the clock. 15:32 left to go here in the second period of play. HSM Fangirl, do you follow WWE or just Logan Paul? Laser! US is washed. Laugh out loud. Yeah, they're having a real rough go, aren't they? look up the standings. Yeah, here we are. Yeah. Switzerland with our 4-0. Isn't that crazy? Switzerland 4-0. Finland is 3-0. Austria is 3-1. USA is 1 win, 1 overtime win, and 2 losses. So they're actually in 4th place. Hungary, Latvia, Germany, and Great Britain are the only teams behind the USA, which is not a good look on them. Then Czechia is 3-0-1. Oh! Colorado with a attempt on net. We'll look at the other division in just a minute. Cadet, your class isn't too hard. You should more time into studying and you're still struggling. You need to talk to your teacher after class. Not normal, Irvin. Can't stand Logan Paul. Joe Henry's song was funny, though. I like WWE when Chris Benoit was still doing it. WWE Saturday night main event show is going to be good on Saturday. But Wall's girlfriend has a bigger 5-hole. What? My last day is on the horizon. This is my last chance to get a passing grade. Not gonna lie, didn't know Linus was a 90s baby regardless if it was 99. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Linus Karlsson is 26 years old. He's an old prospect. Late bloomer. Colorado brings it in. Around behind the net. Stops up on the far side corner. Back to the blue line. Slow pass there. Now they skate to the middle. Taves puts it back to the blue line. That one bounces, though. And will roll all the way down the ice. Wedgwood cues it up there. Walensky puts it up for Nietzsche, who stops in just inside the blue line, takes a hit, makes a play down the boards. Pass to the front of the net, goes off some skates and bounces back into the corner. And Vegas will play it out to the neutral zone, skating onto it with speed. Trying to get the pass to the front of the net. And Karlsson kicks it towards the front of the net. But Wedgwood will grab it and hang on. Good luck, Duncan. Hey, goal's a goal. Yep. Fangirl, did you see Brock Lesnar's returning to repeatedly F5 OBA Femi? That was a beauty. No, I didn't, Calvin. I'll survive. What is it for? Oh, absolutely nothing. Say it again. Coconuts go. Coconuts go. Coconuts go. What is this for? Yeah. The IIHF World Hockey Championship. Yeah. So in the other pool, as we saw, Switzerland, Finland, Austria, and USA. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy that Switzerland is 4-0. Switzerland has 22 goals for and 4 against. They're an absolute unit right now. They are the best team in the tournament right now. It's crazy. So Czechia has played 4 games. They are 3-0-1. They lost 1 game in overtime, so they lead their division. Canada's 3-0. They've not lost a game yet. Slovakia is 2-1. They've won all 3 of their games. One of them was in overtime, though. And then Norway is 2-0-1. And then Sweden in 5th place, which you don't expect as well. So they're actually a little bit lower than they'd like to be, with 2 regulation losses and 2 regulation wins. So they only have 6 points right now in this tournament. As you can see, too, these are on the 3 point for a win in regulation, 2 points for a win in overtime, 1 point for an overtime loss, and then no points for a loss in regulation. So yeah, and then Slovakia too. Like, this division is definitely harder than this division. Group B is the group of death. You got Czechia, Canada, Slovakia, Norway, Sweden, right? And I mean, Slovenia is not really a death team, but between Italy, I mean, Denmark's not bad, right? Denmark can put up a fight. They haven't really been doing it in this tournament. But yeah. So Canada has a chance, I believe, tomorrow to take over the lead in their group. Yeah, they play against Norway tomorrow. Vegas throws the puck around the crease. Wedgwood with a save with the glove and hangs on to it. 13:31 left to go. Yeah, so Canada will play Norway tomorrow. So if they win this game, that will make them number one in their division or group, I should say. They'd have to win the game 6-0 to tie the Swiss for the best team in the tournament right now, which is pretty crazy. Who have the Swiss even played so far? Plays back underway. Oh, tipped in front. Yeah, the Swiss have beaten the USA 3-1, Latvia 4-2. They beat Germany 6-1, and then they beat Austria 9-0. Ah, that makes sense. They beat Austria 9-0. That's why their goal differential is so crazy. And then the Swiss play Great Britain next, then Hungary. So they should win their division or their group, whatever the heck you want to call it. I keep on calling it a division. I don't even want to see the WWE match just lately. Joe Hendry's song is catchy. Must be awkward for Nurse and Ekholm, eh? The Canada will with Canada versus Sweden, laugh out loud. I mean, that's the thing, right? Think about this game tonight, Calvin. You got Eichel and Marner playing together. They were playing against each other in the gold medal game at the Olympics. Agreed, Callum. Guys, hi everyone. Just watched Song Sir Blue, and I say that it's a must watch. Connie! Give me a number between 1 and 6. Yes, Duncan? 5, 4. A number between 1 and 17 now. 13, 3. Cadet, 8. Is this Russ trying to make himself and us feel better about the rebuild? Laugh out loud. Nah, I don't need to make you feel better at the rebuild. I'm just trying to inform you about what to expect. Montreal at this point is the model rebuild when it comes to the length and the quality of their rebuild. 4 years and they're in the conference finals, which is not the normal. We might suck. What's important is we see improvement over time and mistakes corrected, and most importantly, owner letting it happen. Yup. Is it working, Calvin? Man, if we can get Toronto or San Jose's pick and keep the third and acquire 2 top 3 picks, it would be huge. I really want to see the Twins and RG be aggressive. Yeah, me too, Andrew. What would it take to get that second overall pick from San Jose? Because they really want a defenseman. Not really, laugh out loud. Season 5, episode 13. Fleming, the flirting disaster. Lloyd. Rusty for meddling with the voodoo? What do you mean? I don't even think Lloyd's back there. Lloyd? Ah! Why are you always there, bro? Don't you have a home to go to? Trevor Linden. Yes! And then Lloyd will go away. Yep. I got Trevor Linden on my side. Hey, Irvin, says Hockey. Hey, Hockey from home. Wave! Corn Pup? The hub for prom videos. Ah. Irv Gotti, laughing and crying. Russ, Joe Hendry wrote the song about Logan Paul. I don't know who Joe Hendry is either. Canucks budgies. Wave! Hen button. Yep. There it is. There's Hen button. Former Canuck Hen button. Nice bird reference, Swervin. Anybody like white monsters like I do? What's White Monster? The energy drink? Yes. Porn pub? Is that the place where you wear a funny hat while you drink? Anyone see that post about the term Cougar. Apparently, legend has it. It originated from the locker room of the Vancouver Canucks. I forgot the year, but yeah. 11-11 left to go here in the second period. But they won gold medal. Laugh out loud. One time. No. Hungry Latvia. Vegas. I love White Monster. Buck Foston. Yeah. I think that's who put it out there, right? Colorado started moving the puck out, but Vegas has moved it back in. Now they make a pass out, comes to the hop, the slot. That one gets shot wide. Colorado moves it out to the neutral zone. Knocks it down, gets it deep. Good work there. O'Connor moves in on the forecheck, but can't get to the puck. Puck comes all the way back into the Colorado zone, and then they lose it right in the slot. But Vegas will make a pass, and that misses the mark and ends up sliding back into the neutral zone. Almost an incredible turnover right in the slot by Colorado, but Vegas doesn't take advantage. Dustin stops up at the top, the face-off circle, dishes to the sideboards. Shot to the front of that. That one will deflect behind, comes around the boards. Picked up by Vegas, and they'll move it out to center. And then dump it in. Anderson putting it in behind the net to Edgewood, who will play it to the far side corner. Puck takes a weird bounce on an attempted pass. Colorado moves it out to the neutral zone. Vegas intercepts it there, and they'll play it down low. No icing on the play as Jack Can will pick it up and start out. Brock Besser's friend plays it down low. Vegas stops it behind their net, loses it. The referee gets in the way now. Puck jarred free. Dorofeev plays it to the middle. But that one gets away. Now Wedgwood will just grab the puck and hang on to it. 9:38 left to go here in the second period of play. If we didn't get the first overall or win the cup, at least we have that. Laugh out loud. Yep, Cougar Town. Does that mean Vancouver's Cougar Town? Yep. Speaking of white monsters, let's talk about... And then did you die? Is that what happened? Sam. David Olson's like TV. Swervin. The government has now taken over control of user Swervin Irvin. Thank you for your cooperation. Swiss has one more game on Canada. Next game will be the best. Anyways, Canada. How is Norway above Sweden? Laugh out loud. I know, right? Let's see. Let's have a look at the schedules. So Norway has so far played Slovakia, Slovenia, Italy. That's probably why. Because they've only played 3 games, and one was against Slovenia and one was against Italy. And then Slovakia, who beat them. And then if we look at Sweden, Sweden has played against Canada, Denmark, Czechia, and Slovenia. So they had 2 very tough games against Canada and Czechia. They were really actually down in this game and came back to make it close. But yeah, that would be the only excuse I can make for Sweden. Sweden has Italy, Norway, and Slovakia left to play. So we'll have to wait and see how they can turn things around. Laugh out loud. Canada for the gold. Y'all, I want to walk off campus so I can compare it to Blue Mountain State. Talking about Vakia. That's what the kids call them, Vakia. So Vakia. Bro, I went to developers option, made my phone open and close thing faster. Thank God, didn't know I should make it a bit faster. Interesting. Made my open phone phone open, close thing faster. Interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Face off in the Colorado zone as we were about to get back under play. Colorado loses it, but will step through and take it. Good work there by Landeskog. Will now dump it right in on the Vegas goaltender, who just hangs on and gets another whistle deep in his own zone. Cougar high! Faster how? Turn off animations like the window scaling and other two options actually holding on. I'll go look and tell you. It's set at 1 for default. Switch it to 0.5. Davi! Nothing is perfect. What gold medal game? That never happened. Yeah. Oh, Colorado wins the draw, gets a pass across and a swing on a miss on a shot. Vegas will bring it out. Now a sliding man to the front of the net. Good box out by Colorado, though. And Vegas can't really get a good chance. McKinney gets to center and rips the puck in. Vegas will pick it up, play it around the boards. Is that a penalty? Is that for holding? Oh, yeah, that was Landeskog in front. Barbashev tries to put it to the front of the net. Yeah, good box out by Captain Landeskog. Why did they blow the whistle? Was it offside? What the hell is going on? Intentional offside, maybe? Faceoff came all the way down to the Colorado zone. They do win it. Play it off of a... Yeah, it must have been... Who knows why they blew that whistle? That was so weird. Nietzsche just tries to make a backhand pass across the slot. Marner knocks it down and plays it in deep. Walensky gets harassed by Marner. Now he'll take it and play it to the side. Kulak plays it off the boards, high, down the ice. Drops right in front of Nietzsche's, but he can't pick it up. And William Karlsson will play it to the side for Marner. Marner stick handles and then plays the puck around the boards. Puck poked by to Nazem Kadri, and he'll start out over the red line, gets the blue line, hangs on to it, plays it into the front to Kulak, who skates back to the point, plays it across for Burns. Burns fires one towards the front of the net. That one deflects, I think, off Kadri in front into the corner. Vegas will pick it up. Big hit there on the boards. Vegas gets it just inside the blue line, but it'll squirt out. Now they bring it back in. Knocked back out by Colorado. And Kulak plays it to the side. Colton drops it. Nishushkin fires it high and wide off the end boards. Bounces by Kadri. There is no defenseman back there, but he'll dive back to poke it back for Old Man Burns. Old Man Burns plays it up the boards. Brought in by Colton. He makes a nice pass across. Shot to the front of the net. Saved by the Vegas goaltender. The puck goes off the side of the net. And then the Colorado player loses his footing and crumples into the corner. And the Vegas Golden Knights have scored! A shot from the high slot beats Wedgwood through the 5-hole. And this is a 1-0 lead for the Vegas Golden Knights at the 7:30 mark. Kulak with a nice pass. Colton. Nishushkin. So the Vegas goaltender did get it. And then, man, what a weird play. Old Man Nelson just falls in the corner. Vegas brings it back. They find the trailer. Bad defensive coverage there as the Colorado players lose their man. And all of a sudden, the Vegas Golden Knights lead on the road. A very important 1-goal lead here in the second period, as Colorado hasn't managed to get much in the way of good chances here in the game. They do lead in shots, but maybe not in quality. Vegas gets the puck deep into the Colorado zone. Up the boards it goes. Now they knock it back down low. Colorado plays it up the far side boards, moves the puck into the middle. They get to center and throw it in. That is just wide of the net, and it's an icing call against Vegas. Learn the rules. That was very close to being right on net. So Callan's like, go, 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 go. And then Swerving Irvin's like, Big W, Big Trevor Linden. Trevor Linden. 1-0 Vegas. Fangirl, go, 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 go. Prickfetti, go, 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 go. Prickfetti's like, woo! Colorado with a shot, goes wide. Former Chicago Blackhawk, Brandon Saad gets the assist. Nice pass to the slot. Does Vegas have home ice? Kind of feels like it right now. Shot to the front of the net, deflects just wide. Colorado recovers the puck, plays it behind the net for Landeskog. He tries to play it out front. That one was knocked down by McNabb. He'll play it around the boards. And his teammate will manage to work it all the way down the ice. Walensky picks it up, plays it to the near side for Landeskog, who skates it over the blue line. Dish is there for McKinnon, who cuts to the middle. Back to the blue line, shot to the front of the net. And a glove save. And that will be a whistle. Question mark. Lurking mode. Roni and the 24th. Peronic and the 24th to San Jose for their second overall. And then we got 2 in the top 3. That'd be pretty sick. Yes, Irv Gotti, the animation scales put them to 0.5. They are originally set to 1.0. Huh. All 3 of the scales. I don't even know what that means, bro. Blue Mountain State was hilarious. They took it off Netflix. Colorado controls now. Shot to the front of the net. That one deflects wide. Kadri picks it up, plays it back to the blue line. Looks like Colorado's now going to take a penalty. Nishushkin took down his man. The Vegas player Anderson is on the ice. So he might have taken something to the face. Making a squinty face. It's hard to tell those because Anderson is quite often making a mean mug. Stick or a elbow, or let's have a look at the replay. Oh yeah, Anderson sold that one hard. Colton getting his hands up into. Oh, what a sales job. That should be, I think that should be embellishment. Rasmus Anderson with a dive and a half. Oh my gosh, a 10 from the Russian judges. Oh, Henry. Oh, hungry. Prince George is where the Cougars are. That is true. Damn you, Trevor Linden and those meddling kids. Narf. I assume it's like that. Just not downtown Irv Gotti. Laugh out loud. They like competing for the Memorial Cup. And surprisingly, they really like sangria too. Yay, voodoo! McKinnon is pissed off. Hi, everyone. What's up, Colin Whitehead? Nice to see you, my dude. Welcome to the stream, brother. Howdy, Colin, says Prickfetti. And I have this coaster. It's a Canucks coaster, but it is like sticking to the bottom of my cup like hardcore. If I flip it over, will that be better? That might work. Oh, there's a dog fur in my drink. Ooh. I am only here for a short time, but I predict the Canes win in 4 or 5 games and the Avs win in 5 games. It's not looking good right now, Colin. David Olson is like, ah. And then he's got his sunglasses on. And he goes, la, 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 la. And he goes, huh? And then he's got Saturn there. And then he makes the, it's like this. Prickfetti showing up with a gifted membership. Thank you very much, Prickfetti, for gifting a membership. That one goes out to What Doth Life? What doth life? Congratulations, What Doth Life, getting the free gift of membership courtesy of this beauty, Prickfetti. Vegas goes to the power play on a great sell job from Rasmus Anderson. So they have a chance to extend their lead. And Prickfetti, you absolute legend. Thank you very much for donating to Dobby's College Education Fund. I appreciate it, my dude. Colorado wins the opening draw. They'll fire it off the glass. That one will go out of play. Only 5 seconds came off the clock there. If you guys haven't done it yet, make sure you turn on your gifted memberships by doing the following. Click, once you've subscribed, on the join button. That'll bring you down to memberships. Click on the 3 dots besides membership. That'll bring you down to gift membership settings. Click on that, which will bring you up to allow gifted memberships. Flip that switch on, and bam, you too can receive free gifted memberships from beautiful people like Prickfetti. All right. Vegas starting from their own zone again after losing another face-off. 1:37 left to go here on their power play. Colorado clears the puck down again. Prickfetti high! No regrets. Laugh out loud. Brock Nelson looks 50, but he's only 34. Yeah, he sure does. Vegas scores! Puck to the front of the net. Ooh, less than 5 minutes left to go here. And Vegas puts the puck to the front of the net. And with the finish, Mr. Dorofeev with his 10th goal of this playoffs. Marner getting some attention. A couple people follow him, and then he dishes afterwards. So Mitch Marner with his 19th point of the playoffs. And then Dorofeev with his 10th. Is that I think that might be the lead in the NHL playoffs. Dorofeev with the 10th goal of the playoffs. Yeah, that is. Dorofeev now with 10 goals. Mitch Marner now with 19 points. That's crazy. Prickfetti with another gifted membership to celebrate. We'll update the scoreboard too. The gifted membership going out to TFMTD. TFMTD getting the free gifted membership courtesy of this beautiful human, Prickfetti. Thank you very much, Prickfetti, for donating to Dobby's College Education Fund. We appreciate you. And then Prickfetti's like, go, 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 go. And then Bender Bear's like, boo. And then Jay's like, 2-0 Vegas. And then Callum's like, go, 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 boo. Vegas scores. Not even one letter. Yeah, Marner with his 12th assist and 19th point. And Dorofeev with his 10th goal. The first player of this playoffs to reach 10 goals. Crazy. Thank you very much, Prickfetti. I appreciate it, my dude. Laughing and crying. Laugh out loud, Jay. Yeah, KJ Brazy agrees. He's 34, but he looks 50. Game's rigged. Turned it off. And face me, Russ. Laugh out loud. 4:20 left to go in the second period. No Avs do. NHL 26. Let's go. Laugh out loud. Calvin, what are you playing NHL 26 on? The Montreal Victoire have won their first ever Walter Cup. Wow, wee, wee, wow, wow. I think they swept, didn't they? Yeah, 4-0. Oh my gosh. No. What about 1-1 game? Yeah, there it is. 4-0 victory. The Montreal Victoire are PWHL champions. Marie-Philippe Poulin in the middle. So a Canadian team has won a championship, the second in as many years. PWHL team wins it for the Women's Hockey League, and the Vancouver Canucks winning the Calder Cup for Canada in the AHL last year. So you do love to see it. You love to see it. Scrambled draw. Vegas digs it out, plays it down low. Hurdle comes out, fires it towards the net. That one's blocked by Old Man Nelson. Puck poked down low, ends up behind the net for a con. Played around the boards, up for Old Man Nelson. He gets it out of the zone. Colorado comes in 3-on-2, and they try and make a pass to the front, but it gets blocked. Great play there in front. Wow, wow. With Coughlin. Coughlin? Coughlin. Coughlin. Coughlin? Coughlin. Coughlin? I don't know. How do you say his name? Oh, and then Colorado gets a good chance putting it to the front of the net. Taking away, they'll get it back, dumping it in deep. A good play by Coughlin there. Another shot blocked by the Vegas Golden Knights. Boo! Oh, they get it back! And they fire it towards the front of the net. O'Connor falls and slides towards the front of the net. 2:03 left to go here in this second period of play. Vegas still with only one shot on their 2 power plays, and it was a goal. Now it says my card doesn't support gifted memberships. I've given a lot. What do you mean? You've given 2, so it won't let you do anymore. Big Dobberton is a thing. Big W. Vegas 09. Is it possible to trade abs their first for PD? Laugh out loud. Remember, their first round pick will be 30 seconds, so well, if they win, I guess I should say. But I don't know if they even have a first round pick this year. Let's have a look. There we go. No, they do not have a draft pick. They have no draft picks in the first 3 rounds this year. So they don't have any. If they gave it to us, it would be a 2029. Vegas controls in their own zone. Oh, Carlson in with a shot. Wedgwood makes the save. Pass out for McKinnon. He's got a step now. Skates in. Shot. He'll put it wide on the net on a short side. Puck comes off the end boards. Colorado controls. McKinnon skating fast. Puts it back to the blue line. Shot. Gets blocked there. And Vegas will chop it off the boards and down the ice. Just give up hockey if Vegas wins the second cup. Who's with me? Yeah, we'll all become. Oh my gosh, a one-timer goes high and wide. Puck ricochets all the way down the ice. So under a minute left to go here in the second period. Colorado down 2-0 now to the Vegas Golden Knights. I haven't even taken the penalty clock off yet. Colorado comes in. Shot to the front of the net. It looks like Vegas is taking another penalty. It looks like, is it Ben Hutton going to the box? Former Canuck Ben Hutton? Stanley Cup winner Ben Hutton. No, it looks like it's going to be Howden. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, it will be a power play for Colorado. Another one to finish the period. They finished the last period on the power play. Didn't help them. 2 goals here. Yeah, it's Ben Hutton. Former Canuck Ben Hutton going to the box. Hoping it doesn't cost his team. If they don't score here, they'll have another minute 25 on the other side in the third period to start. Habs are guaranteed to win the Cup, eh? I wish. McKinnon wins the draw, but it gets scrambled. They'll work it out, though. Back to the blue line. Taves. Pass to the other side. Nietzsche's with a shot. That one misses high and bounces all the way down the ice. They keep on missing the net. Is Colorado looking a little rusty, maybe? 2 books down. Another 52 to go in my Kindle transfer process. This may take a while. Ugh. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Matt. You used the goal emote, not the Vancouver one. At least you understand. Laugh out loud. Puck to the front of the net. Chopped away. And that'll come back to the blue line, and they'll run out of time. So they'll have another minute 25 on the other side. Colorado will. But we move to the second intermission now. Whoopsies. That's tough. That's tough. Colorado down 2-0 on home ice. Vegas goaltender shaking out his hand at the end there. Getting chopped at, I think. All right. Let's get Dustin on the line again. Hopefully this works this time. We'll see. He's still idle on we'll see if this goes. You're... okay. All right, I'll call him back. He's just getting home. We'll wait a second for him to get into the house. Oh, that's funny. What is happening? All right, here we go. I think Dustin is back now. See how sweaty he is. Yep, cancel hockey. Doro, the Explorer. That was one of my favorite childhood shows, Irvin. I know, I'm cheering for the bad guys. Dorothea of the Explorer. Marner haunting Leafs makes me smile. Swiper Fox, played by Carter Hart. The Cloud, laugh out loud. Yeah, Dora the Explorer, Irvin. My mom was pregnant with my brother when I saw the episode where Dora became a big sister to twins. Can you hear me okay, buddy? Dustin representing in his speckle shirt. I can't hear you, though. Okay, we can hear him now. It's all good, dude. It's all good. No, it's all good, brother. All right, make sure everything looks good. Yep, looks like it. Well, that one's weird, though. Hang on, what the heck is going on here? There, all right, yep. Okay, there we go. All right, everything's good. All right. Fresh off the golf course. Feeling feisty. Got lots to talk about here with the man, the myth, the legend, the Silver Fox, Dustin Boydell. What's up, my dude?
We are here. We're sorry. It is golf season, everybody. How's it going?
How was the game today?
I was
Did
just
you play well?
Oh, it wasn't bad. Yeah, no, I shot 5 over. So pretty happy. Two double bogeys, a bogey on the card, a couple birdies. So hit the ball well. But yeah, just a couple of bad holes, but overall pretty good.
You're still
better than the
hungover from
Avalanche,
Myrtle,
I'd
aren't
say.
you?
Pardon?
You're still hungover from Myrtle, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Dustin was out last week partying it up, playing some golf down at beautiful Myrtle Golf Course. So he's back in town now, getting into the swing of things, literally with his golf. So lots going on for him. So we appreciate you taking time out tonight.
Yes. Some stuff to talk about, I guess.
I mean, I guess the first thing we'll talk about, we haven't talked about this together. The announcement made last week, finally, the Sedin twins as co-presidents and Ryan Johnson as general manager of this team. How excited were you that day when you heard the news?
Oh, buddy. I mean, it's not like we didn't call that, eh? It was the only play. If you're going to rebuild the culture, you don't start by firing a guy who's worked for you for 13 years and has paid his dues, has done all the minor league stuff. So for Ryan Johnson to get the promotion was huge. To go to the Sedins, who are two of the most stand-up people you could ever meet in the world, will uphold that culture. To take the job, and the first thing they say is they need to be the number one league back in the community, or number one team back in the community, is huge. We know that Quinn Hughes and the team were not good at doing the community events, but it comes with the job. That's how you interface with your fans. That's how you make more fans, and that's how you keep fans. So getting involved with the community is huge. And I really, for Manny not to become the coach, something would have to go seriously wrong. Everything Johnson said in his press conference after they let go of Adam Foote was about Manny being obviously the front runner, and the way he talked about last season being more important than the championship season, and how he carried himself and how he got the young players prepared. Even though the wins and losses weren't there, we saw the effort game in, game out. We saw the structure. We saw how he played 500 hockey with 10 forwards and 8 defensemen. So for me, it's the best way the summer could start for this team. I liked that they didn't drag their feet removing the coaching staff, because we all know how awful that was last season. No structure. The young players not getting any ice time. The two players that had the most 5-on-5 ice time average last year were Bluger and Kane. And behind them were Carlson, Lecker-Mackey, guys like that. And, the mandate coming from above was to play the young guys. Well, that wasn't happening on the ice. And so if you think that's going to change continuing with Adam Foote just because there's a new GM, obviously that's incorrect. We saw that the way he coaches, it's by a seniority basis, and you just can't have that. So I'm looking forward to the coach search. Obviously, for me, I would prefer Manny because he knows all these prospects. He can keep going with what he's doing with them. And, so far, so good this summer.
Any level of concern with the Sedins is they haven't really had any kind of full manager experience. They have, obviously, like they said in their conference, talked a lot about the different aspects of the organization that they've worked with, and they've seen a lot of things, but they haven't really done that assistant general manager. Now they're the co-presidents of hockey operations. Any kind of reticence to see them now at the helm of this team as the heads of hockey operations?
I don't think so. We saw Trevor Linden do the same thing. And unfortunately, he was in the Benning era where the refusal to rebuild was strong and didn't have alignment. I think the alignment between the Sedins and Johnson and the friendship is huge. I think the respect for each other is huge. And president of hockey operations isn't as difficult a job as the general manager. That is about setting the culture. That is about holding all the employees accountable, including the players. So culture starts at the top. To have two guys like the Sedins in place as presidents of hockey operations, I think is the way to go. They don't have to have the say on player personnel. They can give their opinions, but that ultimately comes down to Ryan Johnson. He just has to go to them more so for big decisions, like who are we hiring in my coaching staff? Is it okay? We can spend certain amounts of money and that sort of thing. They're more of a buffer between ownership and the GM, right? So having those two guys who have the respect of Francesco Aquilini, who have played for this team, got within one win in the Stanley Cup, it's really important to have that kind of hunger and culture. And you heard them say they want to win a cup in Vancouver, whether that's in the office or on the ice. That is their dream. And so I believe them. I think they will do everything to hold each other accountable. It's good that you have two voices in there that are somewhat similar, but also they can disagree, and it'll be good. It'll create good debate. And I just really think that it's the right decision that they made. They put the people in the right positions. And I think we're going to be very surprised with how much more clarity we have on the vision and the direction of the team. And I'm very excited for the future press conferences of these guys because from the first one, the Sedins have always been good at talking with the media, even when they were players. Ryan Johnson carried himself very well and is very well spoken. Everything he said was very clear on what they want to do and what the process is going to be. And for now, we just have to let them do their work. And when we get announcements, we'll talk about them. But for right now, I'm just very excited for these guys to dig in, get into the analytics department, make some expansions there before the draft, and just see how the chips fall. Even Ryan Johnson said, I don't think that this draft is going to go the way that fans think it's going to go. I've already speculated with friends. Wouldn't surprise me if the Maple Leafs pick Stenberg at 1. They just hired Matt Sundin as their president of hockey operations. And if you look at Stenberg's game and the way he plays, it's an awful lot like Matt Sundin when he was in his prime. The way he drives the play, he has a bigger body, he plays more physical. So, in a perfect world, Stenberg goes 1, Chase Reed goes 2nd, or Keaton Verhoff, and suddenly you're looking at Gavin McKenna at 3rd, right? Teams could potentially draft for need at this draft. And everyone knows the San Jose Sharks need a defenseman. They have Chernisov, they have Will Smith, they have Macklin Celebrini. Look at what happened when the Edmonton Oilers went all in with all forwards and then finally settled for Darnell Nurse. And look where that got him. So I would be hard pressed if I'm Mike Greer to pass up on a big right shot defenseman that can be a franchise piece on your blue line, especially where they're at.
Yeah, they got Dickinson and Mukamadulin, but I don't think either one of those guys profile as did I do it right? I just said it with confidence.
You did it.
I nailed it. They don't have a clear number 1 defenseman in their prospect ranks, but that also, that could look like maybe a trade, because if they feel like they can get a good defenseman, because if you're still drafting in the top 5 in this draft, you could very well see them getting a defenseman, even if they draft her further down. So I know Prick Fetty was thinking there might be a chance that Winnipeg tries to move up in this draft to try and get their hands on Stenberg. So I think, like I said before, with San Jose Sharks winning that draft lottery, moving up to 2nd, caused a lot of chaos. So I don't think we're going to know what's going to go on. I think you might have to wait until the top 2 picks before you have any idea what the Canucks are going to do.
100%.
Pick, right? Any concern with the narrative online about the fact that the Canucks did not bring in any kind of an outside voice, or are you thinking they are going to take care of that with hires? As Johnson did mention, they want to add to the staff, and they do have the support to bring more people in.
I consider Johnson an outside voice. When you look at the regime that was running the big club, as much as he was an AGM, I think his focus was heavily on Abbotsford. And I don't think him and the Sedins had a lot of say on what went on day to day. I don't think they agreed at all with the culture and the way the locker room was being run. We've heard them say they want to stop the leaks. They want to have everyone be happy and no judgment. So I'm not super concerned about it. I know a lot of people wanted Evan Gold and things like that, but just where we're at, it needed to be about character and rebuilding what it meant to be a Canuck. And if you're a Canucks fan and you ask yourself, who are two of the most influential Canucks ever? I mean, are you going to say anyone other than the Sedin twins? I mean, those guys donated $1 million of their own money to BC Children's Hospital just cuz. Like, those are the people I want running my team. And I'm over the moon about it. Obviously, they still have some big decisions to make, but I don't think, and I think they are the outside voice that was needed. They were outside the former regime, and it's already been refreshing hearing them speak and the things they say, the support they have for Pettersson, and saying, you know, he's probably going to surprise a lot of fans coming into next year because he might be excited to play hockey again. When he has a coach that can unlock his creativity. We saw his experience with Manny Malhotra back in 2017 at Prospects Camp, and smiling, laughing, joking together, letting Petey be that offensive creative mind. So I'm curious. I'm very curious to see what happens. And yeah, I mean, obviously now we just wait for that coaching announcement.
Yeah. I mean, we talk about one thing a lot of the time is the kind of coach and kind of GM that Ryan Johnson and Manny Malhotra will be for this team if they choose to go with Manny Malhotra. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves, but I mean, I'd be shocked if they didn't. But the thing that we always heard, and Brandon Assel says it, and you know, it's that they're not just coaches. You can talk to them about anything. They get to know the family. And for a guy like Pettersson, who obviously has had some horrific things happening to him with him and his wife, no better person than somebody who is not going to be just your coach, but be someone who you can talk to about that kind of thing. So I think it'll be huge for Petey to come in and have a guy like Manny Malhotra, who is clearly somebody who wants to be involved in his players' lives.
Well, and I think that's something that gets forgotten when it comes to hockey coaches. Half your job is being a dad. I mean, these guys are young players. They're away from home. You know, in your 20s, you go through some big losses like that, and you're in the middle of a season. All you have to lean on are your coaches and your teammates. And if your coaches are just telling you to suck it up and stop being a wuss, and your teammates are saying the same thing, I mean, feel pretty crappy. Like, you need support. And I'm not saying they need to, you know, bottle feed them, but a little bit of constructive support can go a long way. And we talk about it with fans too. It's like, yeah, you can criticize, but at the end of the day, you have to also look at the person. You have to look at the things they're doing right. The fact that they're still throwing themselves in front of shots to block shots. I mean, look at what Ryan Johnson did and how revered he was for doing that. Yeah, he was a third line guy, but for a top line guy to be putting his body on the line, getting in front of shots, I mean, that says a lot to me about character. But again, there's a big prove it factor when it comes with the contract. So I think this will be his last crack at proving it. But with the leadership that's now in place and the messages that they can send and the way they can communicate with people, I feel more positive going into this offseason and camp and next season, just with everybody, with all of the players, Höglander, any guys that kind of lost their confidence. I think this summer will be huge for bringing that back.
And there it is. Ryan Johnson of the Sedins making a visit to Canucks Place today. So leading by example, showing the kids what it's all about. So we're very excited to see what this team can do moving into this draft. So I'm sure we'll have lots to talk about going to that. Dustin, get a drink, chill out, enjoy the third period, and we'll chat again soon, brother.
Absolutely. Sorry I was late, everybody. Good to see you. I hope you enjoy the rest of the game. Obviously, the Avs are going to be in tough without Makar, so we'll see how that goes. But separated shoulders, tough to come back from without surgery.
Yeah. Well, you never know. It's the playoffs, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him in game 2, especially if they can't come back in this one. Enjoy your night, brother. Say hi to Katie for me.
Take care, man.
Dustin Boydell, the Silver Fox, stopping by for the Rusty and Dusty Side Show. You love to see it. Play is underway. Colorado controlling on the power play. Just about a minute left to go in that. Pass across the hash marks. Landeskog can't get into it. Colorado player gets taken down. I don't think the refs put up their hand. Now a shot to the front. That one goes wide. Landeskog controls. Fans calling for a penalty. They're not going to get one. Pass down low. Tipped wide. Nietzsche gets there. Tries to poke it. Landeskog moves it back to the point. And McKinnon can't hang on to it. 30 seconds left to go on the power play. And, oh shit, 5-on-5 is way more insane work. Nothing is perfect. PD has only had one coach on his side in his whole career. It was Bruce. Bruce, there it is. Bruce, there it is. Sorry I couldn't get to your questions during the Rusty and Dusty Side Show. We had to jam some stuff in there. But yeah, don't get me wrong. We will have Dusty back again. So Colorado fails to score on their power play as they did to start the last period. Now Vegas comes in 2-on-1 shot to the front of the net. They score! Oh my God, right after the power play ends, Vegas brings it back in and they put it past. Is that Ben Hutton? Did Ben Hutton just score a goal out of the penalty box? Okay, Howden gets it, but Ben Hutton's... No, is it Ben Hutton? No way is it. I think Brett Howden scores it. Puck comes out of the box or down the ice. And then Hutton with a shot to the front of the net. And Howden knocks it down with his gloves and then tips it. Hutton with a great shot to the front of the net, blockered away. And then gloved down by Howden. And then he manages to get his stick on it. Some of the players were upset about it, but I think he does get his stick on it. That's going to be a good goal. 3-0. Vegas leads. Nice. Woo! What's up, Fireborn Knights? Nice to see ya. That's crazy. Ben Hutton. I think that's his first point of the... Yep. Ben Hutton with his first point of these playoffs, getting an assist on that Brett Howden goal. And Fireborn Knights is stoked. Quick Fed, he's like, go, 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 go. And then KJ Braves is like, Vegas scores! And then Happy Sabres fan is here. I am happy for the season, but still heartbroken. I just hope this is the turning point and grow from this. Nothing is perfect. Yeah. Hand button. And then Calum's like, go, 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 go. Howden, I think. Yep. My childhood sweetheart dated Ben Hutton when he was a Canuck. Oh. Does that mean you, by connection, you also dated Ben Hutton? Good old hen button. Crazy. The crowd is very quiet. Dustin sounds a bit like Trevor Linden did during his conversation with Sat and Bick on Sportsnet 650 yesterday. Jay, you were absolutely correct. Both of them playing hurt, yeah. Dustin said he got sick about halfway through his trip down to Myrtle Beach. And he's still recovering. It's kind of funny, eh? Poor guy. All right. Vegas leads 3-0 on the road. Laugh my ass off. I guess so, Russ. Nothing is perfect. Laugh out loud. Dead. David Olson's like, Vegas! Rusty and Dusty, Rusty and Dusty, Rusty and Dusty. Silver Fox, Silver Fox, Silver Fox, Silver Fox. I'm through with standing in line to clubs I'll never get in. Aren't you like 15? How do you even like, you're not even allowed to stand in lines. You have to be 21 to go to a club. Silver Fox, Silver Fox, Silver, silver, silver fox. Prophetically, presciently foretold by Swervin Irvin in the second period. Not really a good start. I still believe we will score. Man, I hope you guys just get one, eh? Puck goes out of play in the Colorado zone. How many blocked shots do the Vegas with 18 blocked shots so far in this game? Pretty wild. 10 more block shots than Colorado. They do have 16 giveaways, though. Back to the bar. Vegas are bandwagon killers. Is everyone on the Colorado bandwagon, and that's why they're going to defeat them now? Is that what you're saying? Carlson brings it behind the net, gets knocked, but keeps the puck, plays it over for Howden, the goal scorer. Marner back to the blue line. That one will get out past the blue line and they'll have to recover it and take it into their own zone. Now they lose it into the neutral zone, and Landeskog will chop it deep and start a change. 15:40 left to go here in this third period of play. Underage people are allowed in U.S. clubs of age. People usually get a wristband showing they can order drinks. And then Vegas. Oh my goodness, a chip towards the front of the net. Old man Nelson can't beat the Vegas goaltender. Lehkonen with a nice pass to the front. And Nelson with a good chip shot, but nope. And then the Vegas goaltender with a little whoopsie doodle on it. Avs definitely going to win the series, says Evelyn. Wakey, wakey, Canes. Shake out the cobwebs. Be ready for the game tomorrow. Not sure how tested this will benefit us, but I'll see. Puck chopped down the ice. That'll be an icing call against the Vegas Golden Knights, but it did just change, so this should be fine. Callum McKenzie says Neb Nata. Calvin 99 Charlie. KG, I seen something insane in Vancouver when I went down there. Went to a bar. Some person had their kid with them. What? Laugh out loud. Is wind Avs in 5. So Andrew still thinks Avs in 5. So Vegas wins the night and then loses 4 straight, eh? I said Avs in 5. Okay. Universal Habs is here. What's up, Universal Habs? Kane Surge, Universal Habs going head to head tomorrow night. Game 1. And we'll have game 2 for you on Saturday. Puck goes all the way down the ice. It did go off of a glove of the Colorado Avalanche, so that will not be an icing call. Devon Toews starts out. Backtracks. Pass up. Not even close to anyone on his team. And the puck will get flipped down into the Colorado zone, but I think Vegas did it from their own side of center, so that's going to be, an icing call? Learn the rules! Vegas Golden Knights versus Habs, says Brickfetti. That's crazy. Was it Boston Pizza or something? David Olson's like, number one. I say we can win this. I mean, we prove people wrong always. You sure do, Fireborn Knights. What, have you been in the league for 10 years and you've made the Stanley Cup Finals 3 times or some nonsense? I think this series goes Game 7 with Marner on the team. They could go a bit further than Toronto. Suck it, Toronto bastards. Oh! 2-on-1, but the pass was behind Eichel. Now they try and work to the front of the net. That's intercepted, and Nishushkin moves through center. Pass to the far side. 2 Vegas players fall, and they Colorado Avalanche score, and they score! I don't know what's going on in the slot, but my goodness, 2 Vegas players collided high in the slot, fell down. And holy cow, Colorado gets their first goal. Looks like Nishushkin has scored a goal. What happened in front of the net there? Nishushkin makes a pass to the far side. Hutton collides with his man, and then Shushkin goes to the front of the net, tips it through his own legs. Fancy. Well, that was a fancy one. It's 3-1. Colorado gets on the board. 14:07 left to go in the third period of play. David Olsen's laughing and crying. Boom goes Avs. Fuck Vegas, says Big Mac. There we go, says Undead Avs. Sick goal. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, and Ben Hutton taking out his man. Ross Colton with a nice pass to the front of the net. Ross, not Russ. Puck to the middle. But Colorado won't be able to receive that pass, and they'll go down the ice. Nishushkin with his second goal of the playoffs. Ross Colton with his third assist. Colorado takes their time. Now they start out. Nietzsche's keeps the puck, loses it just inside the blue line though. Vegas, Carlson will dump it out. Colorado moves it quickly back up the ice, dumps it in. Landeskog moves in on the forecheck, gets taken down by Carlson. I think they were both trying to draw a call there. Puck gets knocked down the ice. That'll be an icing call against the Vegas Golden Knights with 13:02 left to go. Learn the rules. Go. 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 Go, 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 go. Yeah, what a nice tip between his own legs. That's crazy. And the crowd wakes up after 40-minute nap. I know, right? Avs break the shutout. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Castle Siege, for both of them, fight just like this. Yeah, you're hoping that it's a slugfest, eh? But I guess are you cheering more for Vegas then? Because Colorado, no. You guys got taken out by Minnesota. About time. Calvin 99 Charlie. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Vegas. Nate is so dangerous. After the icing call, Vegas does clear it down the ice. My water is empty. Colorado brings in an offside with 12:33 left to go. All right, I'm going to get some more water. I'm going to grab Dobby. We haven't seen him yet. And I'll be right back. Here is the boy. Oh, he just burped. So I've actually interrupted his Kong time. This is his Kong. We actually, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There's actually some food in the very bottom there. I'll just let him sit here and look at it. It's a good way for him to work his brain. Oh, shot goes wide. Colorado coming on a bit here. Oh, he's melting, huh? He's melting, huh? I may have to let him sit with it. I don't think he's going to be able to do it at this angle. Okay, okay, Dobby, huh? Yes, so this is Dobby. He is very tired, but he does love you guys, but I did want to show you to him. But I'm going to let him take his Kong. It is sort of, yeah, it's one of these things. So it's like a Kong, but then you jam it full in here with some food, which I don't think you guys can really see very well because it's way up in there. There's still quite a bit in there. And then he just sits there and looks at it. And it's good for his brain. As you can see, he loves it. And it keeps him occupied. But yeah, I'm going to let him go and finish this. Because he is a good boy. Aren't you? Hmm? Same food that we give him, so it should be good for him. Okay. I think we can all agree we want to let Dobby enjoy his treat. So, and he won't be able to do that sitting in my lap. All right, 10:07 left to go. Face off in the Vegas zone. 1/2 of a period left to go here in game one. Puck given away right at the blue line. Kolasar brings it down low. Then he gets it back, plays it up the boards. Colorado kicks at it. Like Brett Burns might have broken his stick. And then 9:47 left to go. The puck gets Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, or Dobby Kong. It's Dobby Kong. Dobby Kong! Tank Dobby? Tank Dobby. Big Dobby. Fat Dobby? Dobby Daycare. Calvin 99 Charlie. Dobby and his Kong, yep. Dobby, 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 Dobby. Ow. David Olson's in love. Have a good night and stream what you think can prove the playoffs in your opinion. I think you guys will make the playoffs again next year. Water. Laugh out loud. Yep. Yeah, it's water. It's just water. So refreshing. The ghost of Nate. Is he even playing tonight? Big W. Big W. It's bad. I watch so much, Russ. I do the same thing when I'm at the game or watching by myself. Learn the rules. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That all started years ago playing NHL video games. That's what we used to yell at each other. Learn the rules. 16:21. I can confirm McKinnon has been on the ice tonight, but I haven't seen him yet. Yeah, maybe everyone talked about how Makar was a McKinnon merchant. Maybe McKinnon is a Makar merchant. And we had it wrong the whole time. Vegas with the snot bubble. www. Taken out by the Wild and cheering for Avalanche isn't me. And Vegas, also my rival too. I got no battle in this. Laughing and crying. So you're hoping that the East Conference wins. Fair enough. WTF. Laughing and crying. Kevin, I Charlie. Hey man, you sent it to me. W at daycare. Kevin 99 Charlie hunting. W at daycare. Kevin 99 Charlie hunting. So happy Foot got fired. Yes, Ryan Mellis laughing and crying. I agree. 100%. Haha, everybody. I'm 6th. You're 7th. Laugh out loud. Yeah, Fangirl number 1 at 300. Tied with Prickfetti. Callum's at 225. KJ Brazy's at 225. And then Calvin and Swervin are both at 225. So technically, Callum, KJ, Calvin, and Swervin are all tied at 225. Aw, man, we used to do the same thing. Oh, jamming the Kongful? Yeah, we put it in the freezer too. Which makes it extra difficult for him. Wow, I totally tripped out on Big Darberton jumping around. Or make fun of the announcers with the random shit they said. Yeah. Okay, 9 minutes left to go in the third. Colorado controls. Pass down low. Ends up being tipped wide. Another pass into the slot. Colorado can't handle it. Vegas tries a long pass. Colorado brings it back in. Keeps control. Fighting to get the puck down low. They do get it down low, but don't have control. Now they knock it down inside the corner. Comes back to blue line, held in by Devon Taves. He fires it towards the front of the net, but there was 3 Vegas Golden Knights there, all right, waiting to block it. And Vegas will dump it in. Landeskog, half boards in his zone. Passes across the other side. Colorado gets to the red line and dumps it in deep. Landeskog in on the forecheck. He'll jam the puck around the boards. Puck comes off the far boards, though, and then Colorado intercepts it. Landeskog tries to play it down low. That bounces off a leg all the way out to the neutral zone. Old man Burns. Pass to the far side. Tipped in. Colorado skates onto the puck, but can't control it. Dorofeyev gets it into the Colorado zone. Now, Colorado plays the puck across the top of the blue line. Kadri in, puts it back to the blue line, but it splits the D, and it comes out to Brett Burns at center ice. McKinnon now brings it in, but that's going to be offside. Learn the rules. There he is. 6'7". Sorry, I see myself out. 6'7", 6'7". Who do you think will be coach? Manny Malhotra. Russell Bleeding Blues. Hi, Russell from another Russell. What's up, my dude? Nice to see you. Always good to have you, brother. How's your summer going so far? I'm good on that one, Calvin. Calvin with the flow. Yeah, look at that flow. Oh, so when does the Super Chat Fund go from Dobby's College Fund to Baby Holiday's College Fund? As soon as the baby's born. So August 11th. That's when I used to dye my hair blonde. Laugh out loud. All right, Colorado passes around the boards, back to the blue line, shot to the front of that, tipped on. Vegas brings it out. Smith gets it deep. Carlson comes in, gets hit though. Plays around the boards regardless. Kolesar plays it down low. Nietzsche's drops it for Nelson. Around the boards. Pass out to center. Gets knocked down by Golden Knights. And they will play it back in. Malinsky gives the puck across the other side. Kulak loses it. Now Vegas with a foray. They end up losing it into the corner. Recovering it there. Saad plays it back to the blue line. Cross to the near side for Theodore. He'll throw it towards the front of the net. And Wedgwood will grab that puck and hang on for another whistle in his zone. David Olson's like, ooh. Go Avalanche from a Ducks fan. Take out those damn Golden Knights. What's up, Dark Fear? Nice to see you, my dude. One time I tried to dye it blonde. It turned out reddish. Laugh out loud. You were a ginger. Do you think Manny can get Petey's game back? If there's anyone who can, I think it's Manny. But I think there's a number of factors there. One, he will know how to talk to Petey. And two, he will know what kind of line mates to give him. But also, by the sounds of it, if Manny Malhotra, we're still talking. Okay, let's still just talk about Ryan Johnson, because he's the one who's actually been hired. If Ryan Johnson goes to Petey and be like, this is what we expect from you, and he doesn't do it, then they'll trade him. It's good just waiting on the GM. Steen does. When he becomes GM, I am excited. Yeah! So he's kind of stepping into the role right now. I guess your old guy will still be involved at the draft and stuff like that. A new chapter for the Blues. I'm not cool enough to dye my hair. Oh. Bruh, I'm not cool. Laugh out loud. Do you support gingers equality? Yes. 100%. I love gingers. I'm part ginger. Hang on a second here. I'm going to adjust this a little bit. Oh, hang on. Just going to make it a little bit of a smaller photo. There we go. And then we can go, big Calvin 99 Charlie. All right. Normal size Calvin 99 Charlie. There we go. Now he fits on the side here. He doesn't take up the entire screen. Oh my gosh, seriously. There we go. Ginger superiority. Wow. Prickfetti, are you a ginger? Is that what I'm picking up? When I watch Harry Potter, I laugh at Ron and laugh out loud. JK. Hey, I'm a ginger. Well, not so much anymore. More red bearded. Yeah. My beard gets long and the sunlight hits it just right. Easy there, Ginge. Bruh, I just noticed I have one glove on. Laugh out loud. I guess you're Michael Jackson. Yeah, you do have one glove on. Just put Calvin on the shelf behind the bar. Okay. Play is back underway. There we go. Now Calvin's. Oh, no. Oh, the clock disappeared. That's what's going on. There we go. Now Calvin's in the bar. But I think I changed the game clock. Whoopsies. There we go. 5 minutes left to go in the game. I'm not a ginger. Brown. Brown eyes with some grays. It sounds like Manny and the Twins were talking. I think they keep PD for this upcoming season and see what happens. Yep, I agree, Ryan. RJ, it sounds like how RJ and the Twins. Yeah. I love watching McKinnon spaz out on his teammates. Someone get that man a tissue. Irv Gotti, why would you say that? Laugh or crying, laugh out loud. Only another ginger can say ginger. Fair enough, Ping Tang. And I'm part ginger, so I can. 4:20 left to go here in the third period of play. Colorado comes in. Shot to the front of the net. Tipped wide. Kadri back to the blue line. Cross for Manson. Shot towards the front of the net. That one's blocked. Tipped wide again. Again. Colorado struggling to actually hit the net. 4 minutes left to go in the third period. Nietzsche's stick explodes. And he doesn't just immediately leave the ice surface. He stands there for a second like a weirdo. Puck in. Colorado can't recover it. Vegas throws it around the boards in their zone. Puck will squirt out to the neutral zone. Colton moving in on... Oh no, it was O'Connor moving in on the forecheck. But Vegas will throw it out to center. Puck chopped out. Vegas gets onside. Sidestepping a hit from Brett Burns. Puck picked up behind the net. Parker Kelly gets checked at his own blue line. Colorado controls in their own zone. When do they pull the goalie? Hashtag pull the goalie. Russ, pour me a glass of that old Calvin. Ah! Trevor Linden is behind Calvin 99, Charlie. Uh-oh. Vegas took a penalty with 3:08 left to go. Ooh, off the side of the net it goes. So Colorado with another chance on the power play. They have not been playing very well on the power play. 3:08 left to go. 2-minute power play. Ooh. All right. Face off in the Vegas zone. McKinnon's going to take it. They have pulled the goalie. So they're going 6-on-4. Looking for a 6-on-4 goal here to get within one. Dobez seems like a chill person. And what a rookie 24-year-old. That's the other thing. Vegas can now fire the puck. Hashtag pull the goalie as soon as they get it in Vegas' zone. Yeah. Bold 2. It's interesting story. Yeah. 24-year-old rookie. Oh, Vegas can't get the puck out. Colorado controls into the middle for Landeskog, and Vegas will chop it down the ice. 1:30 left to go on the power play. Still 6-on-4. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the third. Taves with a drop pass. McKinnon moves in. Shot to the front of the net. Blocked. Picks it up. Spin in the corner. Comes out with it. Puts the puck in front and they score! Gabriel freaking Landeskog, the captain of your Colorado Avalanche, have made it a 1-goal game. Don't go away yet, kids. This game ain't over. With 2:20 left to go on the power play. Nathan McKinnon feeds the puck out front to Landeskog on the backdoor play. McKinnon does it all on his own. Loses his check, skates out front. Anderson left alone in front, couldn't handle it. Goes to try and stop McKinnon, but as a result ends up giving it away to Landeskog, who actually puts it off the Vegas goaltender and into the net. Holy shit, dangles, boom! Go, 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 go. Avs! Oh my God, Nate Dogg. Rip, I messed that up. And I just watched last night. My memory is getting old. Down by 1. Woo! All right, power play is over. They do score on it. So I talk shit about it, and then they go and score a goal on it. Hashtag pull the goalie again. They do not have the goalie out yet. So, but Vegas has iced the puck. So learn the rules. 2:02 left to go here in the third period of play. Landy scores, says Jay. You think Kane's resting helps or hurts us, or you think it could cost us game one? I think it will cost you game one, Kane Surge. But I can also see a world where you guys lose game one and then win the next 4. I think Montreal might have a lot of trouble with you guys. But if you guys panic, oh man, that could be scary. If you guys win game one, I don't think Montreal can win the series. I think Montreal has to win game one. All right, Vegas plays it down the ice. Colorado does have the goalie pulled. Vegas intercepts it just outside the Colorado blue line. But Colorado gets it back. Devon Toews stops behind his own net, being harassed by his old Canadian teammate Marner. Nietzsche's through center. Fires the puck in. Colorado not really moving in quickly to grab that. Puck gets flipped out. Devon Toews knocks it down. Marner will go for a change. 6-on-5 we go here. Nietzsche's with another one flip in. But they just aren't getting the right speed into the zone. See if they can knock it down. Landeskog loses the puck, but Colorado will get it back to the blue line. Now Landeskog again. Cross for Toews. Toews down low for McKinnon. McKinnon back to the blue line for Toews. Toews down for McKinnon. Near side boards. Passes into the bumper for Landeskog. Knocked down on a clearing attempt by Vegas. Now McKinnon throws one towards the front of the net. And just under a minute left to go now. 59.3 seconds left to go. And the Vegas goaltender will cover it up after making a save off the helmet. McKinnon decided to finally show up. Yep. One more goal. One more goal. Hashtag pull the goalie. Empty net. Carolina has never beaten Montreal all season. Is that true? Colorado probably takes the timeout here. Huh. Canadians beat them 3-1, 5-2, and 7-5. And they had 2 games in March. Huh. Interesting. So they beat them twice in March. 3-1 and 5-2. Could be a long series. Might go 7. We need the power of the hoodie Batman. This is true. All right, everyone in the Pepsi Center or whatever the hell they call it, the Pop Arena, are on their feet. But nobody's making noise. It seems like there's some nervous people out there. Nelson can't win the draw. Vegas loses it behind the net. Colorado takes control. McKinnon. Pass back, shot to the front of the net. Now Eichel takes it and fires it all the way down the ice, but he puts it wide. Oh, they beat out the icing call. Oh my God, Vegas beats out the icing call and scores. What a rush down the ice and effort there from Nick Dowd, former Vancouver Canuck Nick Dowd. So former Canuck Ben Hutton gets an assist, and then former Canuck Nick Dowd gets the empty net goal as Colorado failed to get back in time on that icing call. And Nick Dowd just takes off as soon as the shot attempt happens. What a great read from him. Oh my goodness. Woo, says Fireborn Knights. And the Vegas Golden Knights take a 4-2 lead in this game. That's true. But regular season don't mean anything in the playoffs. It's different. That is true. Yeah. Called it. Empty net goal. All right. Plays back underway. Nick Dowd gets his third assist or third goal of the playoffs. Colorado has pulled their goalie once again, trying to get something back. Pass across from Linsky. He fires it. That one's blocked. Now he puts it over for Brett Burns, who fires. And I think that went off the side of the net. Did that one go in and out? 21 seconds left to go. Or did this go off the side of the net? Oh no, it's just the hockey stick. I need some to yap about. Dick Nowd! Y'all, guess what? Y'all, we get 4 more damn kittens on the way. We have like 15 cats. The animal shelter only takes so many. Like, bruh. Puck pinned to the boards. Still an empty net. Vegas will just gingerly put it down the ice. Won't be enough for icing. And that'll probably do it. Burns with a pass out to center, but nope. Vegas comes in and stuns the President's Trophy winners by winning game 1. Vegas leads series 1 exclamation point 1-0. Wow. Crazy. Wow. Oh, good morning, Mr. German. Das ist good, yeah. Taga. Wow. Vegas won, says Callum. Lucy Smarch. And Canes were getting less and less goals each game. Sheesh. Vegas. Something about President's Curse, maybe? It could be. I mean, Makar is huge, right? Everyone talked about how much of a play driver Quinn Hughes was for the Canucks. It's the same thing for Colorado. Not having Makar, there's probably a bigger deficit than not having Mark Stone. One love all. Have a great night. Thank you, Andrew. Let's see. So, Colorado loses game 1. I don't think we expected that, did we? All right. So, Canadians and Hurricanes get started tomorrow. We're not live for that one, but we are going to be live on Saturday. It is a 4 o'clock start. So the next time that we are going to be live will be the Montreal Canadiens versus the Carolina Hurricanes, game 2. So we'll be hopping in on the second series. So that'll be the next time that we are live. Be careful with Pavel Dorofeyev and Howden are going to be a big part of the series, I say. Yeah, I mean, your depth is coming through. Matt Green, NL says Vegas sweep incoming 4-0. Can you imagine? What did I miss in Canucks news, Russell? Well, we hired the Sedins as our co-presidents. We hired Ryan Johnson as the general manager. And then we fired Adam Foote. So that's all the stuff you missed. Adam Foote and his whole staff. Don't say sweep, says Prickfetti. Thanks for the good times, Russ. You're very welcome, Callum. All right, let's finish the poll question 2. Which is currently not working on this, but yeah, here we go. Habs and us hate each other. Oh, you love a series with some hate in it. Okay, so poll question for the night was, who wins the conference finals? You had the options of Avs and Canes, Avs and Habs, Knights and Habs, or Knights and Canes. 48% of you during the saying that the Avs and the Hurricanes will win. 34% of you are saying it's going to be the Patrick Waugh Bowl in the Stanley Cup, having the Colorado Avalanche play the Montreal Canadiens. 15% of you said the Vegas Golden Knights versus the Habs, and only 3% of you are saying the Knights and the Canes play each other. So that is that. Let's have a look at our fan funding as well. So Tillo with a gifted membership, so thank you very much for that, Tillo. Jay using his monthly membership message. He's been a member for 6 months. A $2 donor from Hachiko saying, guess who's has a college degree? And it's Victorio Mancini and Hachiko. And then Prickfetti with 2 gifted memberships as well. So thank you very much, Tillo, Prickfetti, Chico and Jay for your support of the channel and Dobby's College Education Fund. I appreciate it. So yes, we will be live once more on Saturday. Game 1 starts tomorrow night for the Habs versus the Canes. Thank you everyone for being here tonight. The good time. The whole hockey world is shocked. We'll see if Makar can get his arm stitched back on and get in. Thank you to Dustin for showing up in the second intermission and chatting some Canucks. And yeah, until Saturday, remember. Oh yeah, and I should mention too, before I go, I will be on Headspace Hockey tomorrow night. This show right here, Headspace Hockey. So it should be 10 o'clock tomorrow night. That's when you'll see me next. And then I'll be live on Saturday for the Habs versus the Canes game 2. Until then, remember, my name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect. And make sure that you make good choices.
Thank you for having me. Thank you to everyone who requested to hear my beautiful voice too. I appreciate that.
How you doing tonight?
Doing good. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very first hockey game to join the stream. Everyone was very excited to see you, and enjoy the rest of the game in the third period.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye, guys.
Trevor Beggs joining the show from Locked On Canucks. Thanks for joining me today, brother.
My pleasure, Russell. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good.
Hey, buddy. What an intro. Thanks, man.
Hey, no problem. It's nice to see you again. It's been a while.
Dude, absolutely. Yeah, those late nights, early mornings.
Yeah, weird
they were
times.
rough.
We are excited to welcome Dave Hall to the show. Welcome, my man.
Hey, thanks for having me today. I'm excited to be on.
Yeah. We're excited to welcome to the show Larry Fisher.
Thanks for having me, Russell. Looking forward to talking lots of hockey.
Yeah, look at that. Look at this man. He's wearing his Canucks jersey at a Montreal game. You'll love to see it.